What's up, you beautiful people? Here we are again. It's another afternoon game. Sportsnet's taunting us by showing us the Calgary-Edmonton game from last night in which both teams received points. My name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and we are here to watch the Vancouver Canucks versus the Winnipeg Jets. What chaos will unfold this time? Sunday afternoon, 12 p.m., lunch. Hopefully everyone already had their good breakfast. Hopefully everyone had some coffee. Too evil! Yeah, look at that little cute teddy bear with his Uzis. Hi. Yeah, here we are. It's daytime. We're gonna go through hello to everyone who's in chat waiting to watch the game together here. Another big one for the Canucks. We're gonna go through the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We're gonna go through the Canucks starting lineup, which only has one change from the last game. And then during the first intermission, Dustin Boydell will be by for the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow. We'll go through the ups and downs of the first period, and then we'll get through all the latest Canucks news as well. We'll get you up to date on the Abby Canucks, who have played 2 games since we last spoke. So you'll get an update on 2 games. Spoiler alert, both games had the same score. That's all I'm going to say. During the second intermission, we're going to have Mr. Big Mac joining the show. He's going to be doling out what he believes are the Canucks Player Awards. So you guys are going to learn a little bit about the Canucks Players Awards today as well. And then the post-game show will be, again, Dustin Boydell joining for the Rusty and Dusty post-game. And we'll break down everything that happened today. Was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? The Canucks still have playoff hopes. Who knows? You won't find out until the Rusty and Dusty post-game show. All right. Let's do the hellos. There's me. Hello. Canucks lunch. Let's go. And then Nux Nation was here before. Okay, this is a big game. I was supposed to be at this game, Rusty. Next year, I'll be at a Vancouver Jets game. Of course, Vancouver will have to be on the road. But hopefully I can give you all a view of the Jets. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And then Shannon was here too. I really hope that the Canucks pull off a regulation win. Yeah, me too. And then Shannon says, do you or anyone know who will be playing in net for the Canucks? Will it be Demko or Lankinen? And then Nux Nation said Demko. And then Mike Torrance was here and he says, go Canucks. Good luck, Canucks. And then Hunter was here and he said, dang, that early? I mean, it's not worse than the Detroit morning, yeah, or the Buffalo morning too. And then Drew Richards, King of the Mods, is here and he's like, go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. And then Drew Richards is like, dobby, 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 dobby. And then Barbershop's here and he's like, let's go Jets. Barbershop, you see my boy Dry hit 50 goals yesterday. Many men, many, 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 many men. I guess that maybe is a song, and I probably just butchered it, Barbershop, but, you know, I'm not too upset about it. And then Barbershop said, what's up, Big Hug? And then People's First is here. Welcome back, People's First, under your original name, too. Hey, guys. Big Mac, yo, what's shaking, everyone? Game time! And then Big Mac says, Dobby, learn the rules. Trevor Linden, swear jar, goal, Coconut Slow, Jake Steaks Hockey, and then Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. And then People's First says, who's in net? Who's in net? Demko says, Paragraph Pro. Good morning, all. See you in the first intermission, says Dustin. Welcome to the chat there, Dustin Boydell. Who is not playing for the Vancouver Canucks? Big Hog Hockey is not, Nils Big Hög Höglander is not playing. Neither is Pettersson, Juleson, or Mancini. Big Mac133, Hog equals big. And then Big Hog says, lanky. And then Paragraph Pro says, Hellebuyck. And then Big Hog says, damn it. And then People's First Yukon says, who is not playing for the Vancouver Canucks, which I just told you. Michael Chow, Canucks better be ready. Canuck Jets are going to be out for revenge. Yeah, the last time the Canucks played the Jets, they beat them, what was it, 5-2 or something like that? Milosh in the chat. Welcome, Milosh. Nice to have you. Go Canucks, go! People's First, let's go Vancouver Canucks. And then Big Mac says, no, Hughes on first. La 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 la. Let's Vancouver. New intro? Question mark? No, same intro. Rip playoff spot, says Jazz. Oh, updated intro? Maybe next year. Is that updated intro? And then Canucks Uncensored's in the chat. Russell, does Ratty score again? Yep. Ratty's going to score again. The game's going to go to overtime. And then Tocchet will refuse to put him on the ice in overtime despite the fact that he scored. Welcome, Canucks Uncensored. Nice to see you, boys, for this afternoon game. Michael Chow, pretty sure it's the usual intro. Yeah. I might watch the Caps, but game instead. Nah, there's some new clips in this one. No, there was no new clips in that one. If you are not watching the Canucks game, you don't deserve to be in the chat. Ha, says Lefty All Around. Welcome, Lefty All Around. Nice to have you. Big Hog Hockey says, yee. And then People's First Yukon says, is Vancouver Canucks in the playoffs? Yes or no? Currently, they are not in the playoffs. Daniel Lazek in the chat. Go Canucks, go. Welcome, Daniel. Welcome to Nothing is Perfect. Always happy to have new faces in here. I don't think I've seen you before. So welcome to chat. Welcome to it. If you haven't done it yet, Sir Daniel, feel free to click that subscribe button and that like button. That will help us get this number up to 1,000, which we're working really, really hard on. And then Dustin Boydell gets the morning started off right. The last couple minutes of the morning, giving out 5 gifted memberships. Rangers and Canucks fan was gifted a membership. People's First Yukon was gifted a membership. Hunter TDS was gifted a membership. Brian Anderson was gifted a membership. And Brian Sinclair, 2 Brians, getting gifted memberships courtesy of Paragolfer Pro. Dustin Boydell, thank you very much. We appreciate you, Mr. Dustin Boydell, who will be with us in the first intermission. 5 gifted memberships going out right off the bat, which is awesome, Dustin. That's wild. Rangers and Canucks, People's First Yukon, Hunter TDS, Brian Anderson, and Brian Sinclair, the Bryans, getting their free gifted memberships today, which is good to see. Thank you very much, Mr. Dustin Boydell. Hello, Russell, says Jazz. Thank you, whoever just subbed. We appreciate you. Getting that number up to 1,000. That's the goal. I'm on beer. Too evil. Vancouver's 16% to make the playoffs, says Lefty All Around. Too evil might sound cute and funny, but Heath Riz, think he'll be back this year? No, Heath, I don't think he'll be back. Welcome back, Heath. Nice to have you. Lefty All Around. Make your own decision. I still have hope this team can get gel before it's too late. Yeah. Michael Chow at Heath Riz. Sure, in September. Yeah, ouch, says Heath Riz. Yeah, could be. I don't know. He's had 5 concussions lately, so I'm a little concerned for his health just in general. Lefty All Around. Demko will have to play every other game from here on in to make the odds 30%. We can make the playoffs. Agreed. Lanky looks rattled. Yeah, Heath. Yeah, he did. I think he's probably still recovering from that flu, but Lefty All Around. Lankinen looks tired and shaky now. He's used to playing backup goalie his whole career. Yeah, true. That's a good point. He's not used to the starting every single game. Michael Chow, Lanky is pushing for his own boundaries. He has never been in the situation at this level before. Correct. They call up some players. Yeah. Canucks Uncensored. Wake and Bake, says Calvin99 Charlie. Sup, Russ Dog? How's it going, Swerve and Irvin? Ratty has been money, Heath. You're right about that. Swerve and Irvin, I need you to come up in the clutch. I can do it. I gotcha. Irvin is swerving, says Big Hog. Dino DZ, welcome back. Hi, guys. What's going on with my Canucks? Welcome back, Dino. It's been a while. Welcome back to Nothing is Perfect. The Canucks are in a dogfight today. Get it? Because they're fighting the Jets. Michael Chow, there is a disappointing lack of profanity and obscenity on Canucks Uncensored. I'm out right now, so you are my live game update in my ear. Okay, I got you, buddy. I'll keep you up to date. We haven't gotten started yet. Manifesting the win, Dustin Boydell is. Anyway, says Dino, go Canucks, go! And the Big Hug says Santa 2.0. And then Swerve and Irvin says, Lefty All Around, how you gonna do me dirty like that? Connor Cahill in the chat. Welcome, Connor. It looks like our chances of getting in for Minnesota to choke at the end of the drop down. St. Louis is far too ahead of us and too much momentum. 9 straight wins. That's bloody impressive. No, Emmanuel can't stop asking. Now Emmanuel can stop asking for one. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I didn't make a Canucks versus Blue Jackets video because I was in playoffs for hockey this weekend and we lost. We'll sure have one for after this game. That's good to hear. Are they showing the games for y'all too? Yeah, that was from last night. Ridiculous. All right. Let's hop over to the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We're looking at the Canucks on Sunday. They've played 533 times on Sunday. They are 239 and 269, which is, well, it's not great. Playing on Sunday on the road, they're 108 and 163, but we're not liking that stat. That's not a good stat. They are quite a bit below 500 on the road when it comes to Sundays. The Vancouver Canucks playing on March 30th. They've done it 16 times. They're actually pretty good on March 30th. They're 11-5 overall, and on the road they're 3-2. So, you know, that's a good stat. We like that one. Okay, one bad stat, one good stat so far. Canucks versus the Jets. They have played 51 times. The Canucks are 21-28 against the Jets, 12-11 at home, 9-17 at Winnipeg, unfortunately. So 2 bad stats, 1 good stat. And then the Canucks versus the Jets on Sunday. Woo! Oh, no. They've played 6 times on Sunday. They're 2-3-1. They're 1-0 on Sundays at home against the Jets. They're 1-3 on the road. And then you see this little Atlanta here. This one win on the road on a Sunday is against the Atlanta Thrashers. That's how far back that win goes. So they have never actually beaten Winnipeg at home on a Sunday. So today would be the first day, because this one win, that is from their Atlanta Thrasher days. That's how far back that goes, by the way. Canucks current leading scorer against the Jets, Höglander! Oh, he's not playing, though. 10 goals in 18 games. Hughes, though, 11 assists in 22 games. And Brock Boeser with the overall lead. He's got 16 points in 26 games against the Jets. And then for the Jets, it's Scheifele. He's got 13 goals. He's got 21 assists. He's got 39 points, all in 37 games. And then I think I looked it up. He has played, obviously, in, I think, 9 or 10 of these games are Atlanta Thrashers for Canucks versus Jets. So that means that Scheifele has played in all the games except for like 3 against the Canucks, which is pretty wild too, eh? And then here's the thumbnail. There's me. I'm confused about what's going on. There's Big Mac. There's Dustin. There's Dobby. There's a whale. It's Sunday, March 30th. It's 12 p.m. Let's hop over to the game stats, the team stats. Kiefer Sherwood leading the Canucks with 7 points in his last 5 games on an absolute tear. Brock Boeser, 4 goals in that time. Pius Suter with 6 assists in the last 5 games, so he's on a heater. Ehlers is the Winnipeg Jets leading points getter in the last 5 games. 5 points in the last 5 games, 3 of those being goals. And Mark Scheifele, look at that. His name pops up again. 4 assists in his last 5 games. The Jets beat the Canucks really badly, 6-1. And then the Canucks beat the Jets about 6-2. And then this is the day. Looking at the team stats, the Canucks are 14th on the power play, 22.7%. The Jets are very good, 30.1%, second best in the whole league. Canucks penalty kill has gotten really, really good lately, 82.5%. And then the Jets are at 14th at 79.3%. The Canucks are in 4th. Face-off wise, the Canucks are up and down. Depends on the game. 49%, that's 23rd in the league. 49.1%. Ooh, they're just slightly better, so it should be a face-off battle. Flip a coin. 20th in the league, the Canucks are for goals for, 2.86. But we're going to talk about how offensive the Canucks have been lately. 3.45. The Jets are 3rd best in the league for goals for, and best team in the league when it comes to goals against, only allowing 2.34 per game. 20th in the league, the Canucks are at 3.07. In the last 10 games, the Canucks are 5-3-2, coming off that shootout loss to Columbus. And then as well, the Jets are 7-3 in their last 10 games. If we're looking at the NHL standings, this is why today matters. The Vancouver Canucks, if they win, they'll pull within 4 points of Minnesota and St. Louis. They will be tied in games played with Minnesota. And then, St. Louis is 9-1 in their last 10 games. The hottest team in the NHL, which is wild. Calgary getting that 1 point last night, so they couldn't quite catch the Canucks. So we need Calgary to lose another game to make sure that they stay behind us. Or, we need them to lose straight up, because an overtime loss would put them back in ahead of the Canucks, I believe. Scores for today. Canadians are playing. Sabres are playing. Caps are playing. Utah's playing, but they're kind of out of it now. Sharks in LA are playing. LA is another team to keep an eye on because they're not too far ahead. 89 points, so they're kind of in that same range, but they have been pretty lights out lately at 7-3. Okay, let's hop back over to the bar and have a look at our starting lineup for the day, shall we? All right, so your top line for the Vancouver Canucks on the forwards is Pius Suter, Jake DeBrusk, and Brock Boeser again today. Our second line today is Drew O'Connor, Teddy Bluger, Connor Garland. Our third line today is once again Niels Alman, Linus Karlsson, and Jonathan Lekermacki. And then your fourth line comes in as Atu Ratu, Dakota Joshua, and Kiefer Sherwood. And it's funny because Atu Ratu and Kiefer Sherwood are two of the Canucks' best players in the last couple games, but they're on the fourth line. So what does that say to you? What does that say to you? We're looking at the defensive lines. Like I said, they haven't changed from last game. You got Quinn Hughes playing with Phil Hronek on the top pair. You've got the second pair being Tyler Myers and Marcus Pettersson. And then your third pair remains the same. It's Derek Forbort and Elias Pettersson. And then starting for your Vancouver Canucks in net, it is Mr. Thatcher the Snatcher Demko. All right. We've done the hellos. We've done the stats that you want, but you don't really need. We've done the starting lineup. Let's get back into chat before puck drop. It looks like they're just lining up for the national anthems, I believe. Paragraph Pro, Draisaitl calls game in the Battle of Alberta. Yeah. He scored his 50th and 51st goal of the game of the season against Calgary last night. Tied it up at the end of the third period and then won it in OT. Excuse me, hiccup. Mike Torrance, hog, it's okay. Hard one to make and enjoy. Yeah. Who is back up to Demko? I don't know. I think it's probably Lankinen. Big Hog Hockey, I know. Connor Cahill, seeing the comments calling for Demmer to play until the end of the season, have ye really given up on Lanky? He has a bad game often. But when he comes back to, when push comes to shove, he has to come through a lot. Yeah, he has. Sorry, I have to take my daughter to her music lesson. All good, brother. You're just being a good dad. With St. Louis Blues winning their 9th in a row last night, today is most definite a must win, says Lanky32. Welcome back, Lanky32. Nice to have you. Big Mac. No, Hughes on first, not in net. Yeah. Connor agree, says Mike Torrance. Don't give up on Lanky. Leah Herring, Blue Jays and Canucks at the same time. Leah Herring getting sports overloaded. Welcome back, Leah Herring. Nice to have you. Connor Cahill, lefty all around. And what if Demmer ends up letting in as many goals as Lanky did in Columbus? What then? Play Sheilovs? Yeah, they might have to, Connor. Can you imagine? Rangers and Canucks fans. Sorry, Russ, I'm 20 minutes late, but Jets are against the Canucks 2 times in a month? Question mark? Yes, they are. Pretty close games. Big Hog Hockey, there was a bench brawl between two of my games. Laugh out loud. That's hilarious. You don't see that very often in the NHL, but I guess when you're playing at your age, it's still a thing that happens. My team wasn't involved. Well, you should have gotten involved. You should have just hopped the glass, gone right in. Swerve Irvin. Is that record going back to Atlanta Thrashers days? Yes. Yeah. So anytime there's a team that's been moved and we do the stats that we want, but we don't really need, it always includes the stats from the teams that they played before. So the stats for Utah include Arizona and Winnipeg games because they've moved twice now. Mike Torrance, Leah was a Jays fan at one point, but last couple of years made me pause that, says Mike Torrance. Nucks Nation in the house. Welcome, Nucks Nation. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. Leah Herring, haha, the Canucks will do that to me. Yep. Yep. Leah Herring, you followed the Blue Jays today, says Big Hog. Nucks Nation, what's good? Are we going to smoke them tonight? Van 5, Jets 2 in regulation. Oh, I'd be down for that. All right, they're lined up at center. They've just dropped the puck. We're in the first period. 55, 54, 53, 52, 51. 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40. Into the first period. Jets got a puck through the slot, but it ended up getting directed on net. Now we got a rugby game in the corner. We're under 30 seconds into the game. We got a rugby game in the middle of a hockey game. Puck squirts out. Joshua picks it up in the corner. Flips it out to center, past everyone, and the first act of the Vancouver Canucks in today's game is to ice the puck. Hilarious. Learn the rules. Yes, watching them now on other device, laugh out loud. Yee, the multi-screen setup. You'll love to see it. Connor Gill, lefty all around. I do not trust playing Demmer until the end of the season. I just feel as though he is not even going to be the Demmer we knew form before. He will leak many goals. Big Hog Hockey, nice. I'm subbing to them. Barbershop window. If you guys lose today, your odds drop huge. Missing the playoffs. Yeah. I sent them Blue Jays sugar cookies. Ooh, sugar cookies, Alia. Sounds tasty. Swerver, I believe those games without Scheifele were before he was drafted. No, probably. But I feel like he was injured for a couple of them too. But yeah, it's only like 2 or 3. What's up, everyone? Was up Connor Cahill? What's up, Hachiko? What's up, Swerve and Irvin? What's up, Pink Sunglasses? What's up, Matt? What's up, Matt from the past? What's up, Matt from the future? What's up, everyone else? Welcome back, Emmanuel. Nice to have you, buddy. Connor Cahill, Lanky should play at least half of the remaining games. I know he'll make a comeback. Yeah, I agree, Connor. That's what I've been calling for this whole season. I want to see 1 game Demmer, 1 game Lanky. 1 game Demmer, 1 game Lanky. Puck goes wide, goes behind the net. Winnipeg puts it back to the blue line, controlling. Shot to the front. That one goes wide too. Scoops it in front of the net. That one gets blocked by Marcus Pettersson. Does well to stop it. Puts it behind the net for Myers. Myers puts it off the glass and out to center. Goes by Brock Besser. And then the Canucks will change as Winnipeg controls in their own zone. Cool. Let's go. Vancouver Canucks is People's First Yukon. Oh, I forgot. What's up, Big Hog and Noah Borneo? Not much, you? If there's one major positive to take away from all this, if we miss out, except ticket prices to drop for next season. No, Connor, I'm sorry to inform you. They've already announced that the ticket prices will be going up. They already announced that. And quite substantially, if I heard properly. Winnipeg doing well to keep the play in the Canucks zone so far. DeMello is looking for a call from the refs. Whining already, DeMello. Lekamak, he dislodges the puck. He gets to the front. Carlson was there. Gets saved. Puck across the blue line for Hronek. Hronek puts it down low. Carlson jamming away in front of the net. The Jets get the puck and flip it out to center ice. Puck bounces right back down into the Canucks zone. Please, Russ. Did you make me a man? Did you make me a man? I did not make you a man. Did you make yourself a man? Barbershop window. Wait a minute. Guys lost to the Blue Jackets. Yeah, we did, bro. I thought that would be the first thing you talk about. So we're nerving. Cahill, really? Did you make me a member? A member. If so, thank you very much. No, I did not. Emmanuel, you have Mr. Dustin Boydell to thank for that. Canucks up to 3 shots now. Oh, but they have now taken a penalty. So there's the delayed penalty. Hellebuyck's been pulled. Yeah, so give thanks to Dustin Boydell, Mr. Paragraph Pro. He gave you your membership. Cahill, that'll be money out of the crook Aquini's pocket. Still believe in the Easter Bunny too? Question mark. Yeah, Easter Bunny is real. You don't know what you're talking about. B-Dog in the chat. Hello all. What's up, B-Dog? Welcome back. Canucks are getting a slashing call. Ratu looks like. Let's see how weak of a call this was. Oh, Carlson trying to get there. Couldn't get it. What the heck? That's a slash? Are you kidding me? That was all stick. That is such a weak-ass call. Weak-ass call. Swerve and even they wouldn't dare charge higher prices when the team had a disappointing season in comparison to last. Bro, they have literally already announced. They've announced that the ticket prices have increased. You underestimate the greed of Francesco. Demko blockers it to the corner, makes a save, and then the puck was bouncing around on his blocker, and he shoves it to the corner. Shannon in the chat. What's up, Shannon? Demko with a blocker save. Puck got in front, but he managed to track the puck. Well done, Demko. Looked like that was going to be a sure goal. Mancini looks like one of those Cabbage Patch Kids. Laugh out loud. New York Rangers and Vancouver Canucks. Dustin did. Shannon! Go Canucks go, says Shannon. Sup, Shannon, says Big Mac. Oh, Tyler Myers. Tyler Myers batting it off of Demko's blocker and into the corner. You'll have to see it. Hi, Big Hog Hockey, says Shannon. Where's the Chico, says People's First. Marcus Pettersson rings around the boards all the way down the ice. My star of the game is Dakota Joshua. Give him more ice today. Time today. Talk it. He can do it, says Lefty all around. Paragraph Pro. It appears Lanky and Demko both now 100%. Shilov sent back to Abby, and Ty Young has been returned to Kalamazoo. Oh, there's an update from Dustin Boydell. There's your answer. It is Kevin Langton backing up today. 1:18 left to go on the power play for Winnipeg. 15:10 left to go in the first period. Sitting in my chair and watching the game. Go Canucks, go, says Shannon. Plus, my bad, Paragolf gave me this gift as a member. Woo! Dobby, learn the rules. Trevor Linden, Swear Jar, Goal, Big Mac, Go Canucks Go, Jake Sakes Hockey. Thanks, Paragolfer Pro. Boudreau was on 7-game win streak to start with the Canucks, and then because of COVID, they postponed games. They could have played in an empty building, but that would have been a loss of money. Yep. Oh no, the Canucks have taken another penalty, apparently. It's going to be a long 5-on-3. Tocchet doesn't look happy. Bluger doesn't look happy. Bluger doesn't know why. Hello, Russell and everyone. Hope you're doing well. Mohammed, welcome back. Wow, that's some weak-ass shit right there. Oh, Scheifele just tosses his head back because Scheifele's a bitch. Show. Go Canucks, go. Swerve and Irvin. So instead, they took a week break and killed their momentum. Yep. Sup, Mohammed? Shannon, Coach Rob Willie is at work, so it's me and my cat, Charlie, watching the game. Ooh, little kitty cat, Charlie. All right, the Canucks managed to get the puck down the ice to start this 5-on-3, which is good. It's going to be a tough task against the best power play team in the league. Connor at the top of the slot. Good stick by, is that Forbort? Yeah, great stick by Forbort. Collects the cross slot pass, dumps it down the ice. 25 seconds left to go in the 5-on-3. Got Pettersson, Marcus Pettersson. Oh, Scheifele had the puck go slightly behind him. Couldn't get the clean one-timer shot off. 12 seconds left to go in the two-man advantage. Marcus Pettersson harassing his man. Scheifele into the front. Connor was trying to pass over. Ratu's on the ice. 5-on-4 power play now. 45 seconds left to go in that power play. Puck gets blocked, and then Ratu can't get it out. Oh, man. Looks like Connor put it right through the crease. And Ratu battles the puck out. Good job, Ratu. The Canucks were going to try and change, but couldn't get off. The whole team had to stay on, but then the Canucks collect the puck in the corner, shoot it down the ice. 20 seconds left to go in the power play for Winnipeg. 13-18 left to go in the first period. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go, says Mohammed. Who did they call up? Carlson, Ratu, Sasson. Nemesnikov couldn't get that shot. He fans on it. Canucks dump it all the way out to center ice. The power play is over for the Jets. I don't think the Jets ended up getting any shots on the 5-on-3. Bluger back on the ice. Canucks intercept it. Joshua puts it in the middle for Garland. Garland skates it through center over the blue line. Garland dips it in behind the Jets net. Jets controlling behind their own net, playing pass back and forth. Lefty all around. I went to a game in Winnipeg last season against the Canucks. They are very loud fans, and the game didn't really mean anything. It was end of the season. Ah, yes. When nothing mattered. Just like Metallica, right? 'Cause nothing else matters. Amon tries to get it up the boards, but can't get it to go. Winnipeg skates it out through center. With numbers, 4-on-3 coming in. They dump it in on Demko. Demko gloves it and covers it for a whistle in the Canucks zone. Swerve and Irvin, says Shannon. Hi, Shannon, says Swerve and Irvin. Are you in the group Zoom with Clay tonight? Ooh. There is a video on Facebook, laugh out loud. Don't know if YouTube would allow you to show it, Russ. What is it of? What is it of, Big Hog? What kind of weird stuff are you trying to get me to put on stream? Why did they call up for emergency yesterday? People's First, they called up Max Sasson because they weren't sure if Teddy Bluger was going to be able to play, because apparently Bluger was blugering. He was Teddy Fluger yesterday. Was Lankinen really that bad the other night? No, Shannon. I think there's maybe one that he wants back, but it was a weird game. Michael Chow. Thatcher Demko needs to install a little compartment inside his mask where he can stuff that smelling salt. Yeah. And he just like taps his ear and then some comes out and he's like, that's how I imagine what would happen if I put smelling salts in my nose. Jazz, learn the rules, learn the rules. Big Mac, learn the rules. Oh, Midnight Solar in the chat. Hey, Russell, we fell short last night against Sens. Been playing well. Yeah, what the heck? You beat us and then you can't beat the Sens? Midnight Solar. I'm quite disappointed. I was more disappointed in your team beating mine in overtime. It was supposed to be the other way around. We had an agreement, but that's fine. You guys needed the win too. So that's fine. Welcome back, Midnight Solar. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules, says Shannon. And then Swervin Irvin is also telling him to learn the rules. Sup, Midnight, says Big Mac. Midnight Solar says, hey, Big Mac. And then Jazz says, Jets have all the possession. Yeah. We have to do something, Jazz. Yeah. The word Connor will be repeated so much tonight, it will lose all meaning. Yeah. Connor Garland up to O'Connor. And then Connor steals the puck. I'm going to get my laundry out of the dryer across the hall for me. Go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. Jazz, penalty, what? I know, right? Nux Nation, learn the rules. Jazz, learn the rules, learn the rules. Makeup call. Come on, says Milosh. Nux Nation, go, Canucks, go. Trevor Linden, go, Canucks, go. Trevor Linden, go, Canucks, go. Trevor Linden. Big kill. Yeah, it was a big kill. It ended up being a huge kill. Go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go. Go, Canucks, go, says Shannon. Weak ass call. PK is 4th in the league. We are fine. Lane Staley, Canucks always get weak ass calls. Welcome back, Lane Staley. Nice to have you, buddy. I think it's been a while. 2 for touching, says B-Dog. Yeah, that was pretty much 2 for touching. And did you see Shifley throw his head back like a little biatch too? Calvin 99 Charlie. Another Myers power kill is too much to ask for. Laugh out loud. I mean, it would be nice to see him get another shorthanded. That was glorious yesterday. Or, sorry, on Friday. Bluger puts it out to center. Winnipeg controls, though. Winnipeg tips it into the Canuck zone. Tyler Myers back to collect. Leaves it behind for Bluger. Bluger chips to the corner. Connor Garland skates onto it. Gets checked, though, but manages to come out with the puck because he's a badass. Connor Hill, I like seeing 97 German boyfriend in Rangers and Canucks fan profile pic. Lesser by the second. Yeah. Rangers and Canucks fan is no longer a Rangers fan. He's only a Canucks and Oilers fan, he's informed me, Emmanuel said. Their power play is 2nd in the league, Canucks Nation. Nice, Demmer. What, says Connor Cahill? What, says Milosh. So gang, Gary Wiseman in chat. Welcome, Gary Wiseman. Nice to have you, buddy. Always good to see the funniest man in chat, Gary Wiseman, watching all the way from Hong Kong. Rangers and Canucks fan. Oh, you know what I mean. Laugh out loud. So Gary! Canucks Nation. Oh, shit. 2-man advantage, Jets score. No way they don't score. Little head whip, goddamn. Yep, Milosh is right. Shifley looks like he got shot. Is the man on the grassy knoll who shot Shifley. Oh, Canuck deflects out of play. Tocchet was not happy with that call. Nope, Nux Nation. Gary! Hachiko, I just woke up. Go Canucks, go! Says Milosh. +1 again. Once again, thanks, Paragraph Pro. I can now do the emojis. Dobby, learn the rules. Trevor Linden, swear jar. Goal. Big Mac. Canucks go. Jake Steaks Hockey. Michael Chow. Jets need to be careful because now the refs will look for any soft penalty to call on the Jets. Yeah, Michael Chow, you're right. I hope so. Any lineup changes aside from Demko? No, Gary, it's the same lineup. That's the only change is Demko. Rangers Canucks fan. Plus, I'm pretty full from last night. I ate 3 pieces of Domino's pizza and 6 buffalo wings. Sorry, Buffalo Sabres. I ate your sons. Oh my gosh, you're just eating children? What's up with that, Emmanuel? Hey, Hachiko says people versus Yukon. Big Mac says, Hachiko! And then Rush, who I love your picture, by the way, Rush. Are you new, Rush? I don't feel like I've seen you before, Rush. Welcome to Nothing is Perfect. Or if you change your name, welcome back. I love your profile picture, though. What a penalty kill! Great jobs, boys, Milosh says. Okika. Salute. Swervin's just clapping. And then Swervin's like, come on, make up call. And then B-Dog's like, well done, boys. Then Rangers and Canucks fans, Connor Cahill, can you stop hating my profile pic? I feel like I'm not welcome here anymore. Oh, you're welcome here, Emmanuel. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, buddy. Demko is a baseball player. Shroom Merchant, hey, what's up? What's up, Shroom Merchant? Nice to have you back. What's new on your Sunday afternoon? Big Mac Hughes on first. Sup, Shroom? Rangers and Canucks fan, you're always welcome. I just do not like that player in your picture. That's all. Yeah, Connor. Lefty all around. Number 25 redeemed himself with a solid body check in the boards, almost giving the puck away. Marcus Pettersson flips it out to center. Sherwood tries to touch it, but they can't. And the puck goes all the way down the ice for an icing call. It went from being a pass to being an icing call. Man, the Canucks need to learn the rules. Shroom. Like that. Number 94, I think he is here to stay, better than O'Connor. What the fuck was that, Russ? What do you mean? Was I doing something weird, Hachiko? People search, why is Pettersson out? They haven't said. They've just said he's injured. Joshua puts into the corner for Ratu. Ratu couldn't get it. Winnipeg moves it across their own blue line and out. Connor. Tyler Myers tips it up to center. Joshua skates onto it. Pokes the puck. Can't come up with it, though. Tyler Myers pinches down. Joshua shoots it on net. That one gets stopped by Hellebuyck, and then the Jets clear it out to center. 9:09 left to go in the first period. Sherwood dumps it in. Amon moves in on the forecheck. Canucks stuck on 2 shots. Lekermacki blew a tire at center. Hughes puts it back for Hronek. Hronek puts it back over for Hughes. Hughes flips it out to center. Lekermacki chips it in. Carlson moves in on the forecheck. He gets double teamed and they come up with the puck. Smelling salts is greater than weed, says True Merchant. Yes, Demko will be like Jason Statham in Crank. Yeah, just gets jacked up. Hughes skates to the middle, puts it back over for Hronek. Hronek puts it down low. Off the bar! Hughes Suter just put it right off the crossbar from in close. Good chance. Not a shot, but a good chance for the Canucks. Hand injury, I believe. Pettersson is out. You heard hand injury, eh, Big Mac? Irvin, that's part of the middle of the street, Jason. Laugh out loud. Universal Habs. Bonjour, nothing is perfect. Bonjour, Universal Habs. How's it going, buddy? How are your Habs doing today? Are they winning? They are currently winning. The Habs are currently leading the Panthers 3-2 in the third period with 5:23 left to go. Congratulations, Universal Habs. That's looking good so far. I mean, the only reason Draisaitl's my profile picture is because he's the best player on my favorite team, the Oilers, and he's my second favorite player from Draisaitl angle goal. O'Connor grabs the puck, good body position, passes over for Elias Pettersson. Elias Pettersson dumps it in. Garland tries to chop it to the front of the net, couldn't get it to go. Winnipeg skates it out through center. Don't lose your man there, O'Connor. Shot goes well wide off the boards and all the way out to center. Winnipeg has to collect it at center. Now in their own zone. Connor Gill, nice to know I'm everywhere on the ice today. Yeah, you're everywhere, Connor. Heard of pitchers on LSD. How about goalies on LSD? Basically, says Swervin. Plus Connor Cahill, do you play Roblox? If yes, tell me your username. I'll friend you. Winnipeg has iced the puck. They apparently want to make a cake. This is no time to make cakes. This is time to play hockey. You're supposed to be operating fighter jets, not making cakes. Learn the rules. Welcome back from the dead, Lane Staley. I don't, sorry, never played it. Oh, it's okay. Number 25 skating miles out there. Love it. Yeah. EP25. One of the fastest defensemen in the league. Oh, man. Suter got a download for Besser. I think Suter kind of got checked at the same time he was making that pass. Hey, Hockey Channel, says Zoe. What's up, Zoe? Welcome back to Nothing is Perfect. That's a reason to unsubscribe. What? I'm telling you now, Jets are going to lose their first round, says Barbershop. Number 18 skates miles and goes nowhere most games. Trade him in the offseason. First, says Barbershop. Yeah. Getting bounced in the first round. B-Dog. That was you, Big Hog, not Myers. Tastes like chicken, says Zoe. What does the channel? Does my channel taste like chicken? Wow. Nothing is perfect for Chico, and to make him feel better after the miserable game in San Jose last night, do the Sharks crunch. Is that the shark crunch? I imagine that's what it is. Heronic puts it to the corner, gets bounced back to him. He puts it behind the net for Hughes. Hughes puts it to the middle, it gets deflected. Canucks get carried over the blue line, though. Joshua moves in on the forecheck. Hits his man, but can't come up with the puck. Niederreiter falls, and the Canucks come up with the puck. Pass up for Sherwood. Sherwood skates down the half boards, drops it down there for Hughes. Hughes loses the puck. And the Jets skate out of their blue line, but get checked and bring it back to their own zone. 6:18 left to go in the first period. Did you lick the screen? No, I would never lick the screen. Oh, I guess maybe Zoe was licking the screen. The Tree is my favorite Rush tune. The Facebook video is of the bench ball. Oh, okay. The Island of Misfits. It wasn't miserable because that means JT Miller won, and that's okay. Fair enough. So Hachiko had one of those games where no matter who won, Hachiko won, regardless of the team. Scheifele in the corner, double teamed by Amon and Tyler Myers. Now Scheifele comes out, puts it up to the blue line. Demko makes a save and then covers up the rebound. And there's a Winnipeg Jet in front of the net, crying that his stick was being held. Tom Sawyer. Today's Tom Sawyer is high on you. French ball? Yep. Go Canucks go, says Rod. Soccer, golf more like. And then Rod just says white. Is that like the white flag that you're putting up there? Crying. And he's like, go Canucks, go! And the big man, sup, Rod? And then Chico says, oh yeah, did anyone ever happen to the Whitecaps? I don't know. I don't really follow the Whitecaps. Plus, I feel like everybody forgot that I'm 8 years old. I'll be 9 in May 7th. Oh, your birthday's coming up pretty quick, eh, Emmanuel? Nux Nation. Yeah, baby, that was... yeah, baby, what a kill. Best PK! Nux Nation. Hachiko, wrong. You're 1 year old. LGRW, dab, says Shroom Merchant. Lek Blue Attire, yep, off the bar, damn. Do you mean score Yukon? Hachiko, I kind of miss him too, but I moved on from him, really. He's a Ranger, and that's all there is to it. Big Mac, you're awesome, Rangers and Canucks fan. Deadly Flames, hey, Russell, have a good game. Lost in OT. I am not happy. Blues won again. I know, right? Deadly. The Blues just keep on winning. They just keep on winning. It's wild. Yeah, one. I think Tyler Myers scores, says Chico. Shannon. Big Hog Hockey, is this the Canucks' last regular game of the season before the playoffs or more? And if so, when do the playoffs start? Shannon, they've got like 8 games left after this one. Oh, Canada, says Zoe. In all thy son's command. P.S. is a silent assassin. He's like Ryan Gosling driving that beige family sedan in that movie. Shannon says, hi, Swerve and Irvin. Zoe says, I will not be shaken. Big Mac says, in all thy son's command is how I always heard it. Nothing to do with people or gender, am I right? Nah, it doesn't really matter. There are different genders inside of Canada, isn't there, Big Mac? Shouldn't our national anthem reflect that as well? Am I wrong, Big Mac? Let's go, Vancouver Canucks, says People's First Yukon. Shake it like a Polaroid picture, says Gary. You can't say that, though. That's wrong. You're not supposed to shake your Polaroid pictures, Gary. Thanks, at Big Hog Hockey. Hi, Shannon. Milosh says, go, Canucks, go. Michael Chow. No, I think it was in all Tyson's command. Yeah, like Mike Tyson, right? Because he is our king, Mike Tyson. Big Dave, Nux Nation. Go, Canucks, go. Trevor Linden. Go, Canucks, go. Trevor Linden. Go, Canucks, go. Trevor Linden. AKA Big D. Shannon, will you be in the Zoom tonight? Sorry for asking the questions, but I'm still learning all this. It's all good, Shannon. That's what we're here for. Demko with a save and then gets the rebound as well. Puts it to the corner. 5:05 left to go. Flurry of action in front of the Canucks net. Demko does well to keep it out. The battle continues behind the net. It's like a rugby game back there. Forbort battling. Can't get his stick down. Takes his man down, though, but the puck comes to the blue line. Morrissey shoots. Demko makes an easy save and goes... Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. Big Mac makes sense, Michael Chow. People's First Yukon. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Evidence does not carry a load through Jerusalem on the Sabbath. Huh. Is that a rule? Yes, Swerve and Irvin. No problem at all, Shannon, says Big Mac. Nice job, but you sounded like a zombie there, Rusty. Yeah. Brains. It's pretty good, right? Your Polaroid betrays you. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks, says People's First. Rangers, hey, Big Hockey. I asked Google if Sharks and Canucks are rivals, and Google said they don't have any rival. Ha! Jets win the face-off, put it in down low. Sherwood. Hughes puts it back for Myers. Myers puts it over for Hughes. Hughes skates over his own blue line, flips it up to the blue line. Good reception of the pass by Joshua. And then Sherwood tips it on goal and looks like the Jets have taken a penalty. And they will collect the puck. And the Vancouver Canucks will go to their first power play of the game. Canucks says so. Let's go, Coo, says Swervin. Lane Staley, we're going to win 3-0. Trust in Demko, says Lane Staley. I believe in Lane Staley, so I feel like that's true. Google's either drunk or in drug, like WTF. Yes. Baby Miller. Oh, he got high sticked. Connects to the power play on a high sticking call against Stanley. Demko looks pretty solid. Who was dadding him earlier? Yeah, baby, says Lefty all around. DeBrusque can't keep the puck in the zone. I've got hair on my tongue. Demko's ability has never been in question. It's his durability, and Michael Chow says. So I used to carry a Baby Miller all the time. Jets come in shorthanded, chop it on net, goes off the side of the net. I follow. Now it's just playing rugby in the corner. Lecker puts it back to the corner for Hughes. The Canucks will try and get control. 30 seconds have been killed off their power play already. Brock Besser skating through center. Brock Besser hits his man in the corner. Puck gets dringed up to Hughes. Hughes puts it over for Suter. Suter on the half boards. Suter puts it behind the net, rings it around, comes around. Lecker checks down, puts it to the corner. Back to the blue line for Hughes. Hughes puts it over for Lecker Lecker on the half boards, puts it down low. Back to Hughes on the point. Hughes puts it down low for Suter. Suter tries to get in front. On the second attempt, it did get there. The Canucks are trying to collect the puck again. The Jets have control in their own corner, and they'll flip it all the way down the ice. Canucks might change some of their players. Vancouver Canucks will have 4, and winning Jets have 1. Like a small beer, question mark, a Miller Lite. Gary Wiseman with the jokes. Canucks moving in. Sherwood puts it in behind the net, but the Jets read that one well and just collect it and flip it all the way back out. Blocked by Carlson, but he can't come up with the puck. And then Connor gets it and he flips it back to his own blue line, and the Jets will flip it down the zone. Quinn Hughes collects it, and he is just playing with Connor. And then other Connor skates it over for Hughes. Hughes puts it to the middle. Sherwood collects it. 2:22 left to go in the first period. Power play is over for the Canucks. Don't think they got a shot, and I'm pretty sure that the Winnipeg Jets got a couple shots on that. Hronek at the high slot, and then tries to pass down a no-look block from Connor, who just puts his stick down, got lucky to block that pass. Connor stops, puts it off the boards to himself. Dakota Joshua passes out. Ratu chasing it in. Hellebuyck chops to the corner, and the Jets get it out. Ratu gets in, chops it off the glass, down low. O'Connor comes in, banging and crashing. Can't come up with the puck, though. Sandberg in. Passes to Ratu, who intercepts it. Drew O'Connor way up on the blue line. Ratu couldn't get it to him. Tyler Myers steps on his man, wraps it around for Ratu again. Ratu passes off the boards for Tyler Myers, stays on side. Pass to the front of the net, goes wide. Forbort misses the pack, but DeBrusque comes back to collect it. 9 seconds left to go in the first period. Canucks score! Look at that! Hughes Sooner keeps the hot streak going, comes right down the slot and rips it over the left side of Connor Hellebuyck. And the Canucks have taken a 1-0 lead in the first period with just over a minute left to go. Oh, goal! Tyler Myers with a beautiful pass to the middle. Pius Suter had so much space, he lost his check. They had DeBrusque and Suter there. There was no Winnipeg Jet even close, and Tyler Myers with a beautiful pass into the slot through 2 Winnipeg Jets. And then Pius Suter with a beautiful finish. Canucks lead 1-0. Go, 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 go. Pius Suter! Goal, says Strum Merchant. Shannon says go, 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 go. Big Mac says go, 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 go. Boom, go, go, go. And then Lane Staley says let's go. And then Calvin 99 Charlie says Trevor Linden goal, 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 Trevor Linden. And then Mike Torrance says woohoo. And Nucks and Oilers fan says Big Mac goal, Big Mac goal, Big Mac goal, Big Mac goal. And then Big Hog says bang. And then Nux Nation says, Trevor Linden goal, Trevor Linden goal, Trevor Linden goal. Ooh, they might challenge this one, eh? Big Hog Hockey, go, 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 go. Myers made that. Yeah, looks like they've challenged it for an offside. Canucks score. David Pius Suter scores to make it 1-0. Goal, says Mohammed. Goal, says, oh, we're going to keep on celebrating until they finish this one. Who scored? Pius Suter. I don't have a Vancouver. I used a tablet. Oh, it looks like Shorty might be given an offside. P. Suter, baby, says Swervin Irvin. Ugh, says Milosh. People's First Yukon. Go, 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 go. Go, Canucks, go, go, Canucks, go, go, Canucks, go, go, Canucks, go, says Mohammed. That was a great game yesterday. Looks inside. Looks onside, says Milosh. Jets challenge for offside. Coach's challenge. And then Big Mac coming in with a donated membership going out to Daniel Lazek. Daniel Lazek back in chat, getting a free gift and membership from Big Mac. We appreciate you, Daniel Lazek. Dobby, leave it. Oh, Shorty calling it back. Shannon looks good. Good onside. Lazek! I hope they don't review for 5 minutes. Congrats, Daniel, says Nux Nation, or Nux and Oilers fan. Don't know. Hi, Big Mac. With our luck, the goal won't count. Ha ha ha, says Lane Staley. Oilers beat the Flames 3-2, even without McDavid. Yeah, yesterday. They sure did. Big Mac hype on the dono. Danielle says, thanks. Damn kid holding up the red sign. Hey, Russ, can we see Dobby? No worries, my guy, says Big Mac. See what the refs do. Hugh Suter wondering, does he get another goal? B-Dog, Big Mac. Nice, Santa. Next Nation says, Dobby. Big Mac says, Dobby. If only Suter dragged his foot a little more. I love Dobby because Australian Shepherds are one of my favorites. Dobby equals Bluey. What's your say, Russ? I think it might be offside. All right. Swerving there, and I'm absolutely wrong. They're calling it a goal. So we're going to do this game. Goal! Canucks score! And I will get Dobby on, but I'm not going to do it yet just because we're about to go into the intermission with Dustin. I can't believe that. They actually didn't call it a no-goal. Wow. We'll take it. Gary Wiseman, go and tell that kid to put down the sign. Yeah, Shannon, you're right. Get Gary in there. Nucks and Oilers fan. Dobby. Good goal, says Lanky. Woo, says Milosh. David W. Good goal. Canucks PP about to come. Yeah, so the Canucks also get a power play, which is good to see. Knew it, says Milosh. Pachico says go. Quinn Hughes trying to get the puck in the middle. Puck gets rung around. Besser can't keep the puck in. Suter now defending. DeBrusque. Canucks can't control the puck. Sandberg shoots it well wide. Puck comes all the way down out to center. So Winnipeg is killing this penalty via just winging the puck around. Demko stops it behind his net. Daniel Lazek. Go. Hell yeah. Go, says Next Nation. Besser slowly through center. Flips it in. Skates onto it. Winnipeg manages to collect the puck, though. Jets move out. 5 seconds left to go. First intermission, everyone. Just like that. My goodness. Jets got a penalty. I don't understand why. So if you challenge a call, like an offside call, and you lose that challenge, they give you a penalty. So because they lost the coaches' challenges, they were given a penalty, which is pretty sweet. So the Canucks are on the power play, but considering how the last power play looked, I'm not overly optimistic that they will in fact be able to score on the penalty kill, or on the power play, I should say. All right. Without further ado, the better half of the Rusty and Dusty Sideshow, Mr. Dustin Boydell.
Hello.
What's your call? Do you agree?
Pardon?
Do you agree with the call?
That's a tough one. I think the only reason it remained a goal was coming down to just the resolution of those replays, and it not being conclusive, because that was as close as you can get. I personally think it was offside, but what made it more difficult now is that change of the rule that the skate blade no longer needs to be touching the ice. The blue line now extends vertically through the air, so it makes it a lot harder to determine. If Toronto says it's a goal, then I guess it's a goal, and I'll take it. I legitimately thought that one was coming back, but we'll take it for sure.
Yeah, we both thought that was. So we'll give Toronto, for the first time ever, we'll give Toronto an up for giving us a goal. How about that?
Yeah, that's fair. It was a really good read by Myers to see Suter in the middle there, wide open. The Canucks had tried that play a couple other times entering the zone. They were, I think there were a couple other plays before that they were well offside that got waved off, got lucky, but they were trying that quick entry a few times there towards the end of the period and got lucky on that one. And too bad we couldn't get another one there before the end of the period, but start the second on the power play and hopefully can push the momentum and keep the momentum we've been generating in the last kind of 5 minutes of that period here.
It's times like these that I kind of wish that the Canucks could decline a penalty. Because it seems like the power play is not doing them any help anyways. They got just over a minute left to go of the power play, I believe, to begin the second period, which is, you know, nice to have the extra man on the ice to start, but sometimes I feel like that can throw you off. Are you worried about the start of the second period with the power play to start?
I'd like to see them start with 2 defensemen on the ice to start the second period with only 55 seconds left. I don't want to see them out there with their 4-man unit. I'm hoping that will kind of keep everything a little bit calm and they can push into Winnipeg's end a little more. One thing I'll give a huge up to is the penalty kill. Marcus Pettersson and Derek Forbert and Pius Suter did an incredible job on that 5-on-3, preventing Winnipeg from getting any major chances. The only dangerous chance they got was when Scheifele was kind of handcuffed on a one-timer there. I thought that one was going into the back of the net. He doesn't bobble those very often. But other than that, they did a really good job of keeping the puck to the outside and dumping it down when they had a chance. And then were able to follow up and kill the remaining of that 5-on-4 off as well. So really good stuff from the penalty kill, taking on the number 1 power play at home and neutralizing them on a 5-on-3. Like that's something that helped build the confidence for the team in the back half of that first period. Came out a little. They came out strong. Carlson there with a good chance on the doorstep. That line was looking good again out of the gate. It's tough. Winnipeg's just so fast, and we gotta win a few more races to the puck. But overall, a pretty good period against top team.
I feel like Scheifele probably missed that one-timer as a result of the vertigo he induced by throwing his head back so hard when he got touched on the face. So he might have still just been dizzy after. Oh my God!
Yeah,
it's from the grassy knoll.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the one on Sherwood looked pretty close to missing him too. So we'll call an eye for an eye on those high sticks.
I think the only difference is I think there was actual contact with Sherwood's actual face, whereas Scheifele got touched on the visor, right? So if you get touched on the visor like that and throw your head back, then that's just you trying to draw a call, which we all know Scheifele does on a regular basis because swear jar, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah. No, he loves it. He loves to throw the head back and yeah, it's nice that we were able to come out of that period up to 1-0. Face-offs pretty even, like you had said pre-game they should be. One big difference is the hits are 20-6 right now, but that's pretty indicative of the puck possession that Winnipeg had in the first, I'd say 12 minutes of that game. They were pretty much in control. But that's kind of what you expect going into a home team's building that's kind of just been waiting for you. They're a really high caliber team, and so Canucks did a good job weathering the storm, waiting for their opening, took the chance, got it, and we move on to the second period.
Ratu and Pius Suter both sitting at over 60%. Pius Suter sitting at 60% on the dot. Ratu sitting at almost 67% on the dot. So both of them looking good. Teddy Bluger again having a rough one, only 25%. And then the other center hasn't taken a face-off yet, not Amon, or has lost all of them because he's at 0%. So we'll give an up to Ratu and Suter on the face-off, and then a down to Bluger and Amon. But I don't even know, has Amon even taken a face-off? Because there was lots of penalty killing and power plays in that period. So
it does not look like it. No.
Cool.
Oman has not taken a face-off yet. DeBrusk is 0 for 1.
Yeah.
Sherwood also 0 for 1, so that drives the percentage down. Obviously, a couple of wingers coming in there to after wave outs, but Yeah, Bluger at 25% and Suter and Ratu at 60 and 67.
All right. The Vancouver Canucks are offensive. And that is got a double meaning because, yeah, sometimes they are offensive to watch. But lately, in the last 2 weeks, they are actually the second highest scoring team in the entire NHL. The only team, shocker, that has more goals than them in the last 2 weeks is the St. Louis Blues. What has changed in the last 2 weeks for the Vancouver Canucks to be scoring? I mean, it's like they scored, 6 goals, like 2 of the last 3 games or something like that. Where did this all come from, Dustin?
I think part of it is Brock Besser taking a step back and doing some self-reflection and saying he needed to be better and finding another gear. Some of it was, Pettersson and Höglander and Besser finding some chemistry there. In the first week of this 2 weeks we're talking about, a lot of that was that first line finally getting some chemistry. It's post-trade deadline. Everything's the dust is kind of settled. And then in this last week, the young guys have really stepped up to fill in when needed in those injury pockets since losing Pettersson and Höglander as well. Some of it's desperation. It's been great seeing the puck go in the net, but the flip side of that is we still don't have as good a record or haven't really tightened up the goal differential much. And we're giving up more goals than we've seen ourselves give up in the last couple of weeks as well. So the defense has been struggling. Well, I wouldn't say the last 2 weeks. I'd say the defensively, we've been struggling a bit in our own end in the last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that comes with losing two very defensively responsible forwards in Nils Höglander and Elias Pettersson.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about Pettersson's defensive play plenty and saying why it makes him so valuable. And we sure could have used him against Columbus when we were struggling to shut things down in our own end a bit. And it's been noticeable for sure. His absence is missed. He pushes the puck out of our zone often. I know the offensive numbers haven't been there, and that's upsetting. But he does bring a lot of stability in our own end to the forward group, and you can see how it's been missed in the last 3 games or so.
Yeah, you got a bunch of guys playing in a lot of spots that they're not used to. And it's not that they wouldn't be capable of that, but obviously it does take a little while for people to get into a groove being thrust into these new roles.
Yeah, and you see it on the power play most of all, is that top line power play just has no idea how to set up because when Hughes was out, Pettersson was running the power play pretty much. And now when both of them are in, it runs between the two of them ever since Miller's been gone. So that drop pass used to go back to Petey, and Petey was the guy skating it up to the blue line, or Hughes was skating it in, finding Petey just inside the zone. Now it's going to Besser, who isn't used to that position, or it's going to DeBrusk, who isn't used to that. And if we don't win the draw off the power play, we're having a real hard time getting back into the offensive zone. And it's a big part of that is the loss of Pettersson and even Höglander as well, because he was a second line guy, second line power play guy, sometimes filling in on top line.
On the latest episode of Willander Watch, the Boston University Terriers have won again. They're going to the Frozen Four. Big win the other night against Cornell.
Big win against Cornell, and they will await the winners of UConn and Penn State, I believe. But yeah, an 8-3 win over Cornell University. The game started out kind of back and forth. Looked like it was going to be a close game, and then actually Aiden Celebrini getting the game winner, another Canucks prospect, with a secondary assist going to Tom Willander. So a big win for those Terriers headed to the Frozen Four, and that game will go on April 10th. So we will have to wait until at least then for any discussion about Wielander's contract or where he will end up. And at that point in the season, the Canucks will only have 3 games left. If the Terriers win, they will have to play on April 12th, which will leave the Canucks with 2 games left. So for all intents and purposes, the Wielander watch is pretty much, he's either going to play a few games down in Abbotsford and the playoffs, or he is going to be waiting until next season to take part in his first professional hockey games.
Would he be allowed to play in the AHL playoffs?
I believe so, because he hasn't played in the NHL, but
Right.
I'd have to double check it. If not, he's maybe only going to get 1 or 2 games with Abbotsford as well.
Right.
So we may not really see him until next year, because even if he goes till the 12th, they still have to finish the contract negotiations.
Mhm.
And it makes it a little tougher when you can't throw in that signing bonus and say, oh, we'll get you in the lineup as quick as possible. The one benefit is it now looks like we won't have to burn the first year of his entry-level contract. But to sweeten the deal of him wanting to sign with the Canucks, we may have to add in some extra performance bonuses or things like that. We'll have to see where that goes once the team is actually allowed to negotiate. But for right now, wish him him and Aiden Celebrini the best of luck in their game on the 10th against whoever they shall meet.
Malhotra promotion? Question mark. The Abbey Canucks are on fire lately. Rick Tocchet has not signed an extension. Philadelphia has an open coaching spot. Maybe he ends up going home to Philadelphia. Could be a good fit for that team, but we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, do you think Malhotra is ready to take a step up and start coaching as a head coach in the NHL?
I think so. He's been an assistant coach in the NHL, and he's been a leader when he was in the league. He knows how an NHL room operates. And as a rookie head coach in Abbotsford, considering everything that's gone, if you think about the turmoil that the Vancouver Canucks have gone through this year with injuries and all sorts of lineup changes, you have to think about the ripple effect that has on Abbotsford. They haven't had their top guys for the majority of the season, and Malhotra has had to develop a system that functions under this patchwork. And twice this season, they have tied the franchise record for 9 wins in a row. And just this weekend, they pulled off another back-to-back victory to extend that streak to 9 in a row. And have solidified themselves into 3rd place in the Pacific Division. For the playoff picture, really is looking like they should have home ice advantage. And one of the major stats that I've noticed that we were just kind of talking about, goal differential. One of the main things, if you look in the NHL standings, there's one single team in a playoff position right now that has a negative goal differential, and it's the Minnesota Wild, and they are on a downward spiral. They have been struggling mightily. They're at a -9. Every single team right now in a playoff position is at a positive goal differential, pretty much 10 or higher. If you look in the East Coast, they got +3 and +2 in their wild card, but everyone else is higher than 10. So they're able to outscore their difficulties. When you look at the Abbotsford Canucks, Manny Malhotra has managed to coach them to a +28 goal differential. And that's with goaltenders coming in and out, top scorers coming in and out, top defenders coming in and out. So it's a testament to Justin Pogge and the work he's doing with our young goaltenders. Ty Young getting 8 wins in 11 starts in AHL as a rookie. And that goes with the defensive structure that he's put in front of the team. And it for me, if Tocchet does end up deciding to go and be part of the rebuild in Philadelphia, then I'm not super worried with who we have in the minors working with our prospects. I really think he'd be able to step in, has the respect of other hockey players because of the career he had and the way he played the game. He played with integrity and with heart and left it all on the table every time he was out there. And he was a huge leader in the locker room, a great friend and teammate. So really, I would really love to see what he could bring to the big club. But that being said, if Tocchet does decide to stay, I don't have a problem with him getting a little bit more head coaching experience and having one more season because he's going to be going to the playoffs and stuff. Just see how far they can kind of get.
Mm-hmm.
And then next year, if he has, the healthy team again, see how far he can carry, the healthy Abbotsford Canucks to in a season. And then maybe after that season, he's ready for the promotion.
We'll get more in depth about the Abby Canucks and their 2 wins. And then Swerve Irvin just donated $6.99. Wants to come up with 5 hopefuls from the Abbotsford Canucks. So maybe save that for the post-game show as well.
Sounds good. Enjoy the rest of the game.
We'll talk to you soon, buddy. Dustin Boydell, everyone. Stopping by. Play is underway in Winnipeg. Canucks have 30 seconds left on the power play. Just entered the zone. Flips it to the corner. Trying to come up with the puck. DeBrusk battling back there. Minnesota. I keep on trying to call them Minnesota. By the way, thank you, Swerve and Irvin, for the $6.99 dono. We appreciate you. And we'll get Dustin to answer your question in the post-game show since we ran out of time there. Canucks trying to do anything but haven't been able to set up in the zone for this power play. DeBrusk rings it around the boards. Canuck is in the net. 2 seconds left to go on the power play. Brock Besser's there. I don't know how he ended up in the net. See what happens here. Morrissey and Besser collide, and then Besser slides into the net. See where the faceoff comes. Probably become outside the faceoff dot, since Besser's the one who took the net off. Unfortunately. Nothing is perfect. Russell, I am still happy how the Flames did this season. I know it will get better for us next season. Yeah, always moving forward, getting better. Bluger battling for the puck. Hughes comes up with it, passes over for Bluger. Bluger wasn't ready for it. Garland spins on the half boards, shot off of Hellebuyck. And then Winnipeg can't get the puck out. Quinn Hughes rings it down around the boards. Connor Garland moves in. Winnipeg moves it up the boards, but can't get it past a pinching Marcus. Was that Forbort? No, that was Hronek. Oh my God, it was Hronek. Bluger down low. Bluger in the corner with 2 Winnipeg Jets trying to come up with the puck. Connor Garland intercepts it on the half boards, puts it down low for Bluger. Bluger puts it down behind the Canucks net. O'Connor's there, tries to poke at the puck. Bluger now trying to battle, and Winnipeg manages to trip it out to center ice. Hronek puts it up to center. Ratu gets checked there, and Winnipeg comes up with the puck again. Go Canucks says, "Zo!" Milosh says, "Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go." And then Universal Lab says, "Let's go, Russell. We won." The Montreal Canadiens coming up with a 4-2 victory over the Florida Panthers. Sherwood just put it wide. Back to the bar. Tyler Myers has the puck go by him. Goes to the corner. Takes his man. Ratu bats the puck back up the half boards, but Sherwood couldn't collect it. Shot gets blocked in front. Hughes in the corner. Behind the net now. Demko with a save from distance. Hughes flips it up to the half boards. Sherwood collects the puck. Sherwood skates over the Winnipeg blue line. Gently puts it in behind the Winnipeg net. Amon moves in. Can't come up with the puck. Jets get it out to center. Forbort tries to chip it in. Puck goes off the leg of a Winnipeg player and all the way back down the ice. Canucks ringing around the boards all the way up. Carlson shoots it across into the far side. Canucks battling for it. Lekkerimäki's in there. Forward pass down low. That one gets tipped. Lekkerimäki couldn't get it. Carlson tries to get it on the half boards. Can't get it. Marcus Pettersson steps up. Grabs the puck at center. Passes over for Lekkerimäki. Lekkerimäki tries to get it down low. Amon follows up. Gets it behind the net. Carlson tries to put it in front. Nobody's there except for Winnipeg. So they collect it and skate it out. Deadly Flames. Sorry, Oilers. Best you last night. Says Nucks and Oilers fan. Let's go Oilers. Let's go. Clap, clap. Fire, says Zoe. Ditch the Rangers, eh? Yeah. Never, says Big Hog Hockey. Manny does have a lot of assistant coach experience. Blocker saved by Demko. Pass far side for Amon. He couldn't collect it cleanly and just tips it down the ice into the Winnipeg zone where they collect it and then pass it all the way back up to the Canucks blue line. Puck goes right through the crease and out the other side. Shot goes high. Morrissey shoots it high. Jets put it back up to the blue line. DeMello shot goes down low off the back of the net. Jets spinning in the Canucks zone, controlling well. DeMello fans on the shot, but it ends up going to one of his teammates. Tanev passes far side into the corner. Suter's there. Besser's there now too. Suter gets the puck into the sideboards, but Hughes collects it there. Marcus Pettersson behind his own net. Looks like he's gassed. Suter's battling now. He turns, tries to get up to half boards, does, but then Winnipeg gets it down low. Marcus Pettersson passes over forward, and the Canucks will calm things down and flip it out to center. And then DeBrus does well and one hands it down the ice into the Winnipeg zone. Woo! That's the Outcast song. Stirred, not shaken. Zoe, I am pleased what a posse is. Colin Miller and checking Connor Garland. Myers with a shot. Hellebuyck blockers it to the side. Elias Pettersson with a hit keeps the puck down low, which is good to see. Bluger puts it down low for Connor Garland. Connor Garland skates into the corner, falls, comes back up with it, puts it in up to the blue line for Hughes. Hughes shoots it on net. Hellebuyck makes a save and then drops down on the rebound. Connor Garland's not happy, thinks he should have gotten a call when he got hooked. Calvin 99 Charlie, Zoe singing a song from Outcast. Jesus was outside the camp too. Shannon, it just sounds like the Outcast song. Bar Jesus, is that alcoholic Mexican? Wonder if Russ has served him. That's possible. I've served a lot of crazy people. Holiest of holy, says Zoe. Michael Chow, who? The scruffy guy at Ivanhoe? Ivanhoe. I haven't been out of the Ivanhoe in years. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. I'm sorry, Mrs. Jackson. I am for real. Laugh out loud. Sherwood shot the puck wide. Dakota Joshua behind the net. Puts it back up to the blue line. Hughes has it bounce past him. He'll have to skate it out to center. Spins. Spins the other way. Sherwood brings the puck in. Sherwood does well to keep the puck, but gets it batted away at the last second by Hughes. Shen. Poppy Hughes, I should say. Emmanuel. Next year would be better for Vancouver money-wise. Puck gets past Joshua. Jets have to wait as they had a man offside. Puck gets batted out to the Jets zone. Sherwood in on the forecheck to add some pressure, and the Canucks will start to change. Pray that your journey is not winter. Says every Canucks fan every year, says Gary about Thomas. Gary! And Gary's like strawberry. Thomas is like Dobby. You are more valuable than rubies. Thank you. Wish my employer saw me that way. If Manny gets promoted, who's our AHL coach? I don't know. Demko with a save right in front. Woo! Demko robbing the Winnipeg Jets captain right in front. Lowry couldn't finish off and covers the rebound too. Maybe brush up on your resume and apply, Calvin. Imagine that. I'd be smitten over that. Heart eyes. Hard eyes. Dusty and Rusty coach them. Yes! Calvin99 Charlie. I'll write you a reference letter, says B-Dog. Me too. Conductivity matters. Thomas Swerve and Irvin. Don't know hype. Don't know hype. Don't know hype. Does conducting an orchestra count, Zoe? Says Gary. Thomas, let's smash that like button, y'all. Show Dusty and Rusty some love. I appreciate it, Thomas. Don't be wicked. Yeah, Dusty and Russ, coach. Okay, second period on now. Dobby, learn the rules. Trevor Linden, square jar, goal. Big Mac, Canucks go. Jake Stakes Hockey. For real at Big Hog Hockey. If Habs do make the playoffs, I'm going to follow them, says Chico. Yeah, Deadly Flames, Oilers still suck. Big Hog, agree. B-Dog, Winnipeg probably. No tin cups. Use lead cups instead. Whoa, I don't know if you want to use a lead cup, bruh. Then Superman won't be able to see your insides. Calvin, LA, and San Jose are like 6 hours apart, so they use different arenas. Yeah. Asbestos straws and lead cups. Anaheim and LA use different arenas too. B-Dog, lead paint to be safe. Yeah. Why poison yourself, dude, says Zoe. Universal, I'm glad the losing streak is over. Nothing is perfect. Yeah. It's always nice to finish off that losing streak. Nobody wants to be on a losing streak. Nobody wants to be on a losing streak. Believe you me, it's not a fun thing to be a part of. Yes. Cyanide? No cyanide. We don't need any cyanide up in here. Gary Wiseman, wow, I made Zoe use lowercase. That's impressive, Gary. Chico, California is a long state. That is true. It is a very long state. Takes up, what is it, like a third of the continental USA? Milosh, go, Canucks, go. Pachico, when I was in college in Northern California, I was closer to Vancouver than I was to LA. Isn't that weird? Puck goes into the Winnipeg bench. Dubby? Dubby. I think he's having a nap. Is this about hockey or troll? Should have came to Vancouver, Chico. Bald. Big Hog, I'm not smart enough for UBC. Demko dives out, makes a save with his glove, covers it up. Gone plays with purpose. Yeah, Mike Torrance, he sure does. Damn, says Big Hog. Big Hog Hockey. So y'all think I should do IB or academic? Decisions are due tomorrow. What is academic? I always play the porpoise. Always play with porpoise. The Canucks always play with porpoise. Lanky 32. The former Fairview pub was decent. What did the Fairview turn into? Was it condos probably, right? Big Hog Hockey, laugh out loud funny. IB is top tier. If you do IB, you might not have enough time for lacrosse, but it would help your college, I think. Yeah. I'm conflicted, says Big Hog Hockey. Spam sandwich. Winnipeg controlling again. Shot goes wide off of a leg. Drew O'Connor in the corner. Can't come up with the puck, but he gets some support. The Canucks get it to the middle of the ice. Bluger tried to get it for forward, but then, Drew O'Connor comes in and steals the puck. Tries to get a shot off to Mello, blocks it with his stick. Puck comes to the point. Elias Pettersson puts it over for Sherwood. Sherwood puts it down low. Bluger gets it going down even further. O'Connor puts it out to the blue line, but gets tipped by Winnipeg all the way down the ice. And then Marcus Pettersson is back to collect the ball. Irritable bowel syndrome. That's IB, right? Says Ichigo. Spam witch. Ichigo, do you know what you want to do in college, says Ichigo? Spam, says B-Dog. Ratu bothering his man in the zone. staying on the forecheck. Winnipeg can't get the puck out. Dakota Joshua's there right on top of the crease with Hellebuyck. Ratu's there as well. Winnipeg watching his man. Winnipeg's apparently happy to just stand behind their net. Winnipeg carries it in, shoots it into the far corner. Marcus Pettersson puts it up the half boards. Sherwood collects it. Tries to put it down low. Marcus Pettersson flips it behind the net for DPD. DPD flips it up the boards. Ratu with a long pass. Too far ahead for Sherwood, and that'll be icing. Ratu! You trying to bake some cupcakes to celebrate your goals, bro? Instead, get a goal. Woo! Learn the rules, Ratu. I want to work for a hockey team or something, says Big Hog. Us First Nations call spam native steak. AJ Doulos, as someone who plays a card game competitively, can confirm losing streaks suck. Welcome back, AJ. Look at Elias Pettersson's stick is shattered in half. Veteran move from Elias Pettersson to create some time for the Canucks to rest after the unfortunate icing call. Spam and cheese grilled cheese sandwiches, Mike Torrance. Thomas, sorry y'all, I'm rooting for the Avalanche after the Canucks are knocked out of the second round of the playoffs. Front office, maybe? Hi, chat, says AJ. Sup, AJ, says Gary. Sup, AJ, says Big Mac, Canucks and Oilers fan. Hey, guys, I can see the future. You can see the future, bro? Can you give me the lottery numbers? Canucks will change now after putting the puck off the glass and out. Let's go Canucks, says Mohammed. Let's go Canucks. But you go like sports management, or if you do academic and get good grades, you might be able to get in some good programs. Deadly Flames, I'm going to the Panthers or going for either the Panthers or Avalanche before ever cheering for the Oilers. Gross. Canucks and Oilers fans, the Canucks will score in exactly 1 minute. DeBrus puts it behind for Forbort. Big Hog Hockey went. What about Colorado Avalanche to follow if the Canucks don't make? Suter puts it off of Hellebuyck, looks like. Puck right down low in front of Hellebuyck. Gets intercepted by Winnipeg. They get the puck out to center. Puck gets tipped, but Connor collects it. He skates down quickly, and he shoots it right through Demko's legs from high up in the slot. Down low along the ice, and Demko let it through. Brutal. Sad panda. What about Colorado Avalanche to follow if the Canucks don't make it? I'm praying the Canucks make it, though. They just gave him all the time. Nobody went to him. Might have even gone off Forbort. Demko was going to probably want that one back. Satan cannot create anything. The bench has a screen under their feet. What? Brutal. Deadly Flames. Russell, we need to talk to Brutality. Ask him why his teams can't beat the Blues for us. I know, right? Brutality Blood. Where are you? Where are you to answer for your crimes? New to me, huh? Learn something new every day. Puck gets intercepted. Winnipeg skates it in over the Canucks blue line. Carlson can't come up with the puck. Hughes puts it over for Hronek. Hronek's got to chase into the corner. Puck up for Lecker-Mackey, who puts it to the middle. Carlson gets it over the Winnipeg blue line. Gets it in behind the net. Puts it down low for Alman. Alman can't come up with the puck, though, behind the net. He gets checked, and Winnipeg skates it out through center. Lecker-Mackey steals the puck. Puts it up for Alman. Alman stops on the blue line. Puts it down low for Lecker-Mackey. Lecker-Mackey puts it in behind for Carlson. Carlson into the corner. He spins and goes back behind the net. And then goes back into the corner. He falls down now, loses the puck. And then Winnipeg chips it out to center. Hronek's got to backtrack to get it. He puts it off the boards. Quinn Hughes collects it there. So Canucks might be changing. Quinn Hughes takes a minute. Quinn Hughes up for Bluger. Bluger puts it off the boards. O'Connor chips it down in the Winnipeg zone. 9:25 left to go in the second period. Hronek chips it up the boards. That'll go all the way down the ice because Hronek doesn't know the rules, apparently. Hronek! Learn the rules! Hey, Russell, would you sign Suter or Forbort this offseason? Probably Suter. That would be my choice between the two. I feel like we've got a lot of defensive depth these days, so I would definitely sign Suter instead of Forbort. But maybe we can get both. You never know, Mohammed. Never mind, Canucks didn't score. Yeah, it was the Winnipeg Jets, bro. You called the wrong team, Nucks and Oilers fan. I think we'd all like to sign Suter. The question is how much he wants. True. Zo, the 3 taverns. Winnipeg wins the face-off shot. Demko with the save. The Canucks will be able to change now. Gary Wiseman. He already rejected a couple offers reportedly. Oh no. Filipino people actually love spam. Ah, Lanky, there's your new hotel project. Oh, okay, so it's just a new hotel. So do Hawaiians. However you spell that. Hawaiians? Hawaiian people? Do you like ham and pineapple pizza? Question mark. So fun fact, I legit don't think the Coliseum has ice events at all anymore. Oh, do they never put ice back in the Coliseum, eh? Because the Giants are playing out in Langley, right? Thomas Ronick, spam and pineapple. Michael Chow, the Hawaiian food thing with a slice of spam on rice wrapped in nori is good. Yeah, some spam sushi. I do. Canadians made Hawaiian pizza, laugh out loud. I love pineapple pizza, but I'm vegan, so no spam. Fair enough. Thomas, learn the rules. I'm sorry, y'all, says Calvin99 Charlie. Why are you sorry, buddy? I hated it for years, but I realized it was missing hot sauce. Oh, so you do ham and pineapple with hot sauce. Shannon, so do you think the Canucks should rebuild or retool? I'm saying retool. Shannon, I'm going to make that a poll question. Shannon giving us our first poll question. Rebuild. Rebuild, retool. There we go. New poll question. Do you think the Canucks should rebuild, retool, or move to Quebec? I threw that extra one in there for you, Shannon. B-Dog, UBC doesn't use that Olympic Stadium very much. If only we had a team for them. Yes, says Big Hog. I haven't had spam for 40 years. I forgot how good it is. It tastes like Canadian bacon. So having Hughes means we should retool. Thomas says, Canucks go. Canucks go. Lanky says 1-1. Swerve Irvin is like, his head's glowing. Are you praying? So if you go to Korea store, they have a bunch of flavors of spam. They do 1-1. The wrong Connor. Yep. Boo, says Gary. Ugh, says Milosh. David W. In terms of pizza, I like those with pepperoni, but I want to go all veggie. Pretty much anything goes except for hot peppers are off the table. Not a fan of spiciness, eh, David? No, says Nucks and Oilers fans. Ugh. And then Thomas is like, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar, swear jar at Hachiko. Dang it, says Muhammad. Deadly Flames, I want to tank now. Ratu checks his man. Flips it out to center. Oh, puck bounces back past Besser, unfortunately. Oh, and then a good poke check from Connor Hellebuyck prevented a good chance from DeBrusk. Elias Pettersson collects it behind the net. Suter in to collect it, but can't get it. Besser collects it on his half boards. Pass out all the way up for DeBrusk. DeBrusk flips it in. Hellebuyck active in his net right now. DeBrusk trying to check his man. Can't do it though. O'Connor gets it down low. Ugh. But was it offside? No, unfortunately not. Swerving. Fine. If they're friends, then Macklin should move to Vancouver. All this stuff is here. True. David W. And just like that, Kyle Connor has tied this weekend's Canucks Jets game at 1-1. No doubt an ugly goal, 5-hole allowed by Demko. And here's David with your daily Demko ugly goal update because he calls every goal that Demko lets in ugly. Maybe David just doesn't like goals. He thinks every goal is ugly. David, do you think every goal is ugly? Is that your thing? 0 points to tank. We have 0 chance at number 1. And it's a decent draft class in terms of being deep. Well, the Geo Canucks already have Aiden Celebranis, so we'll trade for Macklin. Yep. Knox and Oilers. Dobby told me he sad Winnipeg scored. Don't be sad, Dobby. Cool. Give us Smith too. I wouldn't blame Demko. Good shot. Freaking BS. And Eklund, says Swervin Irvin. Yeah, we'll take Eklund too. Big Ogaki is correct about the screen under the bench, as Canucks Clay explained. That's also. Yeah. And to Foley. No, says Thomas. Michael Chow, how could Celebrini turn down an opportunity to play with Connor Bedard in Vancouver, says Michael Chow. Yeah. Can you imagine? Connor Garland gets tripped, comes back up with the puck. Connor Garland comes out of the corner with the puck now. Yeah, some stick handling and a phone book by Connor Garland. Quinn Hughes battling his man. Looks like O'Connor trying to support too. DeMello on the point, puts it down behind the net. Puck gets past Scheifele into the middle for O'Connor or for Connor. Garland collects the puck. He tries to flip it out, but can't get it over the Canucks blue line, but it's a hand pass. So the puck will come outside the Canucks zone. The Canucks will be able to get a change with a tired line on the ice. Big Hog, no, keep Hughes, Celebrani, Petey, and Höglander. And make Joe Thornton admit he's a D-bag. Yep, true. But he'll never admit that. He won't be able to hear it through his beard anyways. Collecting all the Connors next. Agreed, Swervin, says Thomas. Zoro Rosario. Hello, Russell and everybody else on Sunday chat today. Welcome back, Zoro Rosario. Nice to have you. 6:35. Let's go in the second period. Oh, yes. Hey, guys, look who I found. You see, Dobby's got his tongue hanging out of his face, too, because he's having a nap. He's not happy that I picked him up. Oh, isn't he a sweet boy? 6:21 left to go in the second period. Oh, Joshua centering it. Ratu couldn't get a clean look at it. Good stick by Winnipeg. Referee's in the way again. Sherwood battling in the corner, can't come up with the puck. Winnipeg skates it over their own blue line. Oh, yes, Dobby. Joshua ties up his man, then flips it up to center. Sherwood skates onto it, chips it deep. Ratu skates onto it. Oh, yes, Dobby. Oh, he's a sweet, nice boy, huh? Hi, everyone. Hi, my name's Dobby the Doge. And I love each one of you in a very individual, special way. Oh, yes. Winnipeg controlling. Shot. Comes wide. Puck comes right out front. Suter chips it out, but it goes off DeBrusk, and Winnipeg manages to keep it in. The Jets put it to the corner. Brock Besser gets it there. He'll skate up the boards. Flips all the way over across. Elias Pettersson moves in on the fort. Oh, wrist shot from DeBrusk from the side. Hellebuyck kicks it out. The Canucks retrieve it. Suter with a shot. That one gets blocked. Oh, yes. Oh, look how tired he is. He just wants to have a nap, everyone. Okay, I'm going to put Dobby down now because he is a very tired, sleepy boy. And he wants to have a nap. Thank you, Dobby. I'm sorry I woke you up. You like it anyways. You like the attention. Lecker Mackey gets his stick lifted at the last second, can't get a shot off. Winnipeg dumps it into the Canucks zone, into the corner. Hughes is there to collect it. Chips it over for Hronek. Hronek flips it all the way out to center. It's collected. Carlson manages to pick it up. Carlson with a shot. That one gets saved by the blocker of Hellebuyck. Puck comes to the corner. Lecker Mackey and Carlson are there, but Winnipeg comes up with the puck. Ooh, Myers with a shot. That one deflected in front, and then Hellebuyck covers it up. Drew Richards, Canucks go, Canucks go, Canucks go. Hashtag justice for Snicker Snatcher. Is Snicker Snatcher. Big Mac says hashtag justice for Fuji. Yeah, justice for Fuji, eh? Oh, yeah, Dobby's just picking up his blanket and getting it just the way he likes it. Oh, Dobby's such a sweet, nice boy. Go Canucks, go, go Canucks, go. I legit don't think I'm going to live to see this team win a cup. Like the hockey guy says, laugh out loud. Milosh, go Canucks, go, go Canucks, go. Thomas, move. Without money or price, I don't think you have read the Bible, Gary. Gary, have you read the Bible? Calvin 99 Charlie, AJ, if you're alive in 2032, you will. At this rate, it's going to be 2050. I know a team that should move to Quebec. I'll give you a hint. Their names rhyme with the Pan Jose Schlarks. Move to where? Laughing and crying. Swerving, I'm inside your walls, says Ichiko. AJ says, I did the one chip challenge back in 2022, and it easily the dumbest thing I've done in my life. Yeah, you get one chip in a coffin and you eat it and it burns your face, which is pretty wild. Spam and burnt toast is delicious, as though. Fatality Fisherman 13. Hey, nothing is perfect. How's it going, Fatality? Welcome back, brother. Is your team playing today? Are the Islanders playing today? Does not appear that the Islanders are playing today. Welcome back to the stream, Fatality. Always good to have you. How's the wife doing? AJ, LMAO. You're right about that, Zoe, says Gary Wiseman. Why Connor, he gave the family Xmas gifts. Why you got to score? Yeah. Come on, Connor. Zoro Rosario, I got offered a job working in Hull, Quebec back in 07. Stayed in BC. Good call, Zoro Rosario. Hachiko, Big Hog is in. I'm inside every wall. That's like your superpower. You can just appear in people's walls. AJ, you know what's the stupidest thing I've done? Is being a Canucks fan. Bluger loses another face-off. I don't think they should allow Bluger to take a face-off in the offensive zone anymore. Marcus Pettersson chops it back to the corner. Puck is bouncing like wild. Pettersson rings it around the boards. Connor Garland wins. Nope. Apparently he didn't. He waved it off and then called it anyways. So apparently, normally I would say the Canucks need to learn the rules, but this one appears that the referees and the linesmen need to learn the rules. And we'll have to get it in Braille because the referees are clearly blind. Brutal. Let's go, Vancouver Canucks. It's people's first. Swerve nerve. It's possible. Remember Alice Hemsky. Every one of his goals were pretty. Fair enough. Lanky 32. Anchovies, chorizo sausage, jalapeno peppers. Shrimp and dairy-free cheese. Pizza, says Lanky 32. That does sound good. That sounds like a good pizza. Sick move by Garley. Start the rebuild now. Tank for McKenna and DuPont. Island pizza. WTF is that? Stick behind the back? Yeah, I know, right? Jalapeno. Bold take. DuPont's going to be better than Quinn and Makar. What? That's a bold take. Ratu wins another face-off. Ratu managed to get back on side. Sherwood in, throws a hit. Gets his stick popped out of his hands. Right, Gary? Holy. Some wild stuff. Sherwood with a shot. Hellebuyck with a save. Nice back. Behind the back pass by Joshua over to Sherwood. And Canucks get a shot, but Hellebuyck is here for it. The kid is a defensive McDavid. Laugh out loud. I like Pepperoncini. Me too, says Gary Wiseman. Mike Torrance, we think we need just a center and lefty next year. Lefty, is that what that says? Yeah, we definitely need another center for next year, I think. Thomas Hronbrook. Dobby. Yeah, lactose intolerant, Hachiko. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lanky. Look at Brock Besser on the great back check. Suter gets interfered with. Shen takes a penalty. He would have gotten beaten, so he stepped into Suter. Suter draws a penalty. The Canucks are going back to the power play. Big Mac's like, Dobby. Shannon says, Coach Robbie said that every goal that Canucks scored, Dobby gets a treat. Yeah, he sure does. Spoiled little boy. Calvin's like, Dobby, 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 Dobby. And then Kent says, hola, go Canucks. Welcome back, Kent. Nice to have you. Hey, Dobby, long time no see, says Zoe. Zoe says, hi, Dobby. Big Hog says, I love Dobby. AJ Duelist, in 63 games in the WHL, DuPont has 60 points as a defenseman. That's pretty wild. Muhammad says, hi, Dobby. Good to see you, bud. Muhammad says, hi, Dobby. Bastard gets a shot right off the face-off. Hellebuyck makes a save, and Winnipeg clears it down the ice. Hi, Dobby, says Shannon. Shannon says, hi, Dobby. Dobby, 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 Dobby. Is DuPont 16 yet? Milk Bones for Dobby, the GM? Yeah, Dobby should be the GM, eh? Canucks cannot keep it in. Almost set it up. Quinn Hughes at center. Brock Besser drops it. Connor Garland skates in. Garland gets hit, but gets the puck down low, but the Canucks cannot come up with the puck. Yeah, it looks like Connor Garland just took a stick to the mouth. No call. Classic. Is Dobby a Doge or an Australian Shepherd? Dobby is a miniature Australian Shepherd. Mini Aussie. Sherwood in. Puts it back to the point. Quinn Hughes. Quinn Hughes and Hronek are both out here just like Dustin wanted. Hronek puts it off the boards, back for Hughes. Hughes puts it over for Lekermacki. Lekermacki looks back for Hughes, back for Lekermacki. Puck bounces on him. He recollects it, puts it down low. Suter gets double teamed in the corner. Steps on the puck, kicks it over for Lekermacki. Lekermacki puts it over to the other side for Hronek. 30 seconds left to go on the power play. Quinn Hughes shoots, goes wide. Sherwood on the half boards puts it up for Hronek. Hronek puts it over for Hughes. Hughes puts it back for Hronek. Hronek with a shot down low, comes out front. Carlson spins and shoots. Lekermacki does well to come up with the puck. He gets tripped, no call. The refs are absolutely full of shit this game. So many effing calls getting missed by these absolute trash bag referees. Quinn Hughes spinning in the high slot. 5 seconds left to go. Quinn Hughes puts it over for Sherwood. Sherwood shoots it. That one goes off a leg and wide. Puck comes all the way out. Canucks just dump it in. Power play is over. And 45 seconds left to go in the second period. Man, these referees are ass. These referees are absolute ass. People's first is hi, Dobby. Here we go. Next from Dobby. O'Connor with some speed into the zone. Drops it back for, doesn't get it dropped. Gets blocked. And then Dakota Joshua can't get the puck. O'Connor back checking. Puck goes into the corner. Marcus Pettersson collects it. Puck bounces right to the front. So Demko's going to collect it and get it covered for a whistle with 10.6 seconds left. Love you lots. Lots of love for Dobby. Yeah, Dobby is just literally like upside down like this, having a nap now. Dobby, Canucks go. Dobby, Canucks go. Dobby, Canucks go, says Thomas. DuPont is still 15. And he's nearly a point per game in the WHL. Plus Russ is an AI. Or is it real? I do not know what you are talking about. AI, what do you mean, AI? Connor Garland giving the ref a mouthful after he took a mouthful of stick. Sandberg to the front. That one gets blocked before it gets to the net. Puck comes out to center. 2, 1. And that's it. That's the end of the period. Just like that. Just like that, kids. Period's over. Second intermission. That means it's time to get Nothing is Perfect mod, Mr. Big Mac on the line. So I guess I should put my headset on. Deadly Flames. Have a good one, Russ. I'm headed off. Hope your Canucks win. I am ready for next season. See you later, Deadly Flames. Thanks for being here, buddy. Big Mac, you need to get into your, you need to log into Discord, please. And then I'll get you on the line. PP looks okay with Carlson and Leck. Yeah. Don't punish yourself, Gary. Lane Staley. Ha 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 at Gary Wiseman. I'm not a hot chick, so people won't pay me for that. Fair enough. These AHLers were great on the power play. There it is. All right, let's get him on the line. All right, Big Mac, you're just going to have to mute the stream now. All right. Without further ado, the man, the myth, the legend, the Vancouver Canucks fan and nothing is perfect mod, Big Mac. What's up, my dude?
Oh, not a whole lot. Just watching a nice, exhilarating game. This is fun.
Been up and down, back and forth, 2 periods of play. Anyone standing out for the Canucks for you so far?
For the Canucks, no, the refs are definitely not catching stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good game. Can't complain about it too much.
Couple of missed calls there, I think. I hate to see it. So Big Mac, what we're going to do today and what I explained to everyone is that we're going to go through all the Canucks player awards. So at the end of every season, it is actually fan voting, and the Canucks fans vote for all of the categories that we're about to go through. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each category, and you're going to pick who you think deserves to win that trophy so far through for the majority of the season. So let's start off with, and you might even be able to see this on the screen that you see from me, the Walter Babe Pratt Trophy is given to the Canucks defenseman, the best Canucks defenseman as voted by fans. The trophy was presented at the last home game of the regular season. It was first awarded in 1972-73 to Barry Wilkins. I will also note that Quinn Hughes has won it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times straight from 2019, 2020, all the way till last year. So Big Mac, if you're going to choose a Vancouver Canucks defenseman as the best one so far this season, who's it going to be?
It's pretty obvious. We got to give it to Quinn Hughes. Best defenseman, in my opinion, probably in the entire NHL right now.
What has been the most impressive thing you think so far with Quinn Hughes this season?
Most impressive thing, his determination. He's his in the face of adversity, he's putting all of his chips on the table, and he's leading his team. He's the one that's kind of setting up all the plays, and he's the one that's kind of driving this team. Kind of. I mean, he is driving this team.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the numbers come out where it's like when the Canucks have Quinn Hughes on the ice, they're like the second best team for goals for in the last 20 years. And when he's not on the ice, they're like bottom 20 or something like that. So it's absolutely ridiculous. So definitely, I agree with you. Quinn Hughes, best defenseman on the team for sure. So we'll give the Walter Babe Pratt Trophy to Quinn Hughes.
He's our babe.
All right. So the second award that gets awarded is called the Cyclone Taylor Award. The Cyclone Taylor Trophy is awarded, given to each year for the most valuable player on the Vancouver Canucks, as voted by the fans. It is named after Cyclone Taylor, a Canadian professional ice hockey forward who led the Vancouver Millionaires to the Stanley Cup in 1915. So, Cyclone Taylor Award, if we look back a couple years, just for some familiarity, the first one ever to win it was actually Orland Kurtenbach, the very first Canucks captain. And then in the last 5 years, it's Jacob Markstrom, Bo Horvat, Thatcher Demko, Elias Pettersson, and JT Miller won it last year. So who would you consider to be the Vancouver Canucks' most valuable player so far this year?
It's got to go to Quinn Hughes again. He's the one that's, like I said, driving the team. And I think you can notice it when he's not on the ice. You can notice it when he is on the ice. He's able to direct the way that the team's going. And when he messes up, it's one of the biggest things that you see while you're watching. So you got to give it to him. Like, he's the difference maker. So yeah, the most yeah, it's got to be Quinn Hughes again.
Perfect. 2 awards so far, 2 Quinn Hughes victories. You'll love to see it. He's gonna have to make some space in his trophy case. All right, we're on to our third award. This one's called the Cyrus H. McLean Trophy. It was named after Cyrus H. McLean, who was a former team president of the WHL Vancouver Canucks from 68 to 70. The trophy was first awarded in the Canucks' first season, which recognizes the Canucks' leading scorer over the course of the regular season. Marcus Naslund won it the most times, leading the Canucks in scoring 7 consecutive years from 99 to 2006, which is pretty wild. If you look back 5 years, JT Miller won it. Brock Besser, JT Miller, Elias Pettersson, and JT Miller. So who do you think is going to end up leading the Vancouver Canucks in points by the end of this year?
Leading by points?
Yeah. Goals and assists.
Yeah, goals and assists. Exactly. Yeah. So you kind of got to push it 2 different ways. I mean, DeBrusk is definitely putting up some good goals and whatnot, his numbers. For points, I think it's got to be Quinn Hughes. He's coming on 70 now or something. Just behind Makar, I believe, or maybe it was a different person that I'm thinking. But yeah, he's for points, yes. And as a defenseman, 100%, yes. Quinn Hughes.
I'll pull this up right now. Stats. Let's get this up because I want to see how many points he has so far.
I think he's at 71 or something right now.
Yeah, we're going to ESPN.com right now.
70, okay.
Yeah, 70 points. Which is pretty wild. The next player down has 46 points, and that's Brock Besser. So with 8 games left, do you think Quinn Hughes can hit 80 points for the year?
With 8 games left, 100%. Yeah, he's probably going to get another 10, I think.
I would not be surprised by that. All right, so Quinn Hughes has won all 3 trophies so far. Can he sweep all of the trophies? Who knows? The Fred J. Hume Award is the next one we're going to be giving out. The Fred J. Hume is a former Vancouver mayor and owner of the Canucks while they were in the Western Hockey League. The team award is given out at the end of the NHL season to the team's unsung hero as voted by the fans from 1970-71 all the way until 15-16. The winner is decided by the Canucks Booster Club now, which is regular fans at the game. The Booster Club, I believe it's a lot of people with white hair. Grandmas and grandpas, I believe. Yannick Hansen won the award 3 times, the most in team history. Alex Burrows, Mason Raymond, Chris Higgins, Eddie Lack, Derek Dorsett are all guys. JT Miller won it in 1920. Tyler Mott won it. Luke Shen, who we're playing against tonight. And then Dakota Joshua, actually the 2-time winner in a row right now. So if you're going to vote for the Canucks' most unsung hero currently on this season, who's your most unsung hero from the Canucks?
So I think there's kind of 2 answers for that. For unsung hero, I think Jake DeBrusk coming up, him coming over here has put up some really kind of jaw-dropping numbers with, I think he's at 27 or 28 goals, and he's been holding it up. But from a different standpoint, I think an unsung hero with his points, but mainly for his 400-plus hits. Kiefer Sherwood has definitely been a force to be reckoned with that the Canucks desperately needed this year. You know, he may not be too defensively oriented, but I think his offensive pressure and him putting his body on the line by making other people's bodies hurt is probably my go-to for most unsung, I guess.
So it's between DeBrusk and Sherwood is what you're saying?
Yeah, for 2 different aspects.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, we'll put DeBrusk up there. I think he gets we'll give him the victory because he's got slightly more goals. How about that?
All right. I like the 400 hits, but we'll go with DeBrusk for this one.
Perfect. All right, let's move on to the next award. The 3 Stars Award, which is the Molson Cup. Which we did not do. We're going to do the Pavel Bure Most Exciting Player Award. Does everyone know who Pavel Bure is? I wonder if we know who Pavel Bure is. This award is given out to the player judged to be the most exciting as voted by the fans. So this is another fan vote. Prior to 2013-14, the award was simply known as the most exciting player. Tony Tanti and Pavel Bure have won the award 5 times, tied for the most in team history. Other players who won: Alex Burrows, Ryan Kessler, Yannick Hansen. But the most recent winners are Elias Pettersson, Nils Big Hög Höglander, JT Miller, Andrei Kuzmenko, and JT Miller won it last year. Who would you say is the most exciting Vancouver Canuck player?
The most exciting, it's got to really come back down to Quinn Hughes. I mean, as soon as his skates hit the ice, which they barely ever leave the ice, he's the one that, that's generating our rushes. He's controlling our defensive end. He's the guy that is the exciting one to, as soon as he's got the puck, even him making a turn is an exciting aspect of his game. And watching him break legs like he's, doing step back threes against someone or something, like he has the wow factor. Hughes is definitely our main attraction, I guess is a good word for it.
Yeah. Are you surprised that he hasn't won this award before?
I think he's working on it. I don't think anything is too out of line for him. So I think he's working on it. There's only so many people that have broken as many records as Hughes has for the Canucks. So I think it's only a matter of time before he's shattering more records.
Yeah, he will go down in history as the greatest Canuck player of all time, I think, already.
Yes. Hands down, yes.
So the last award we're going to give out today is the Daniel and Henrik Sedin Award. Obviously, the Sedin twins, big part of the Vancouver Canucks teams for a lot of years. This was introduced in 2019-20 in honor of the jersey retirement of the Sedins. Each season, it's given to the player who best exemplifies outstanding community leadership qualities and humanitarian contributions to community. The award is selected by the Canucks Sports and Entertainment members. This has only been given out 5 times. So Alexander Edler, Tyler Mott, Brandon Suter, Brock Besser, and Quinn Hughes actually won this award last year as well. So who is Big Mac going to give this award to this year?
Pretty sure everybody in chat already knows my answer. It was close to a sweep for Hughes, but kind of had to give it to DeBrusk and Sherwood for that one little tidbit. But yeah, it's got to be Hughes, man. Unfortunately, I'm just repeating myself. Am I a broken record or a parrot or something?
You're an AI.
What's that?
Is Big Mac an AI? Start the rumors.
Exactly. This is all AI generated. Yeah. Everything. Even my hair, actually.
Yeah, so I mean that's the thing too. You see all the stuff that the Canucks do with Canucks for Kids Place. Hughes is down there, and just like being a good human around the team, always standing up for his teammates and stuff like that. That's the kind of thing you look for with a community leader. So absolutely, I'm fine with the sweep, right? Like, because at the end of the day, if we really think about it, Big Mac, if the Canucks didn't have Quinn Hughes this season, where would they be? They'd probably be like last place.
That almost sounds good right now.
Yeah.
Maybe we get that first round draft pick number 1, which Canucks have never gotten.
Right.
So maybe that sounds better than what we're doing right now. But hey, 16% to get into the playoffs. Let's do this. We got this. We got this.
Well, did you remember seeing that clip of the little kid who was being interviewed by Jack and Luke Hughes? And they're like, "Who's your favorite hockey team?" And the kid's like, "Quinn Hughes."
Yes, it was. It wasn't. Yeah, exactly. It was when he was in a coffee shop, I believe. I think it was during the Amazon Prime thing that they were putting on, where Quinn Hughes and all the captains were on. And yeah, he goes up to this kid and he's like, "Yeah, what's your favorite team?" And he says the Quinn Hughes, and it's like, "Yep, okay." Like it totally makes sense. It's the Chicago Bedards, we got the San Jose Celebrinis, and we got the Vancouver Hughes. I guess New Jersey Hughes is pretty close to second with that definition.
But I think we all know that Quinn Hughes is the greatest of the Hughes brothers, right?
Yes, I 100% agree. I like Jack Hughes' style more, but hey, if we offer him enough biscuits, maybe he'll come up here.
Well, Big Mac, thanks for coming on today. Before we get back into the game, what do you want to see out of the Vancouver Canucks in this third period?
I want to see more hockey like I saw last game. I know a lot of people were disappointed with the 6-7 loss, But I mean, that was one of the most amazing hockey games I've seen this season. 3 for the Canucks in the first period, 3 for the Columbus Blue Jackets in the next, and then we got that 1 point to push us up, and with a little bit more confidence going into the third, and it was just an even back and forth, up and down the ice game, and it went to a shootout overtime. That's what I like to see with hockey. People fighting for it. We're fighting for our playoff spot. Let's get it.
Big Mac's here for the chaos.
Chaos.
But the one caveat is we want to see it as a victory for the Canucks this time, right?
Oh, 100%. Oh, it's always. But yeah, exactly. Obviously, let's give the Canucks a fucking big holler in the chat. Let's go. Let's do this.
Who scores the next goal for the Canucks?
Let's just go Hughes. Statistically speaking, are you kidding me? Hughes, let's go.
Awesome. Big Mac, thank you so much for joining today. Enjoy the third period, and we'll talk again soon. Okay, buddy?
Until soon, my captain. Enjoy the rest of the game, guys.
Big Mac stopping by to chat. Love to see it. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for being here. Lots of fun when Big Mac is here. Love the background, too. Just that beautiful Canadian flag. Even got a little bit of scourge going on in the background there, which is good to see. It's like we're just coming out of the intermission now. They're just doing some highlights from the second period. Canucks and the Canucks have actually taken the lead in shots, so they now have 17 shots. The Winnipeg Jets 16 shots, which is good to see. And then the 2 goals there. Face-offs are pretty close still. Hits wise, the Canucks have 34 hits, which is wild. And only 7 giveaways, and looks like Winnipeg has 10 giveaways. So interesting to see. Let's get back to the bar though. I do want to see Ratu get the offensive face-offs now, though. I really hope that Tocchet does that. Don't let Blueger take face-off in the offensive zone anymore. Only at center ice. Or maybe just don't let him take face-offs. Big Agagi, go Canucks, go, Canucks, go, Canucks, go! Go Canucks! Go Canucks, go, says Milosh. Good stuff, Big Mac, says B-Dog. Kevin99 Charlie says, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, and we're underway. Canucks win the opening face-off. Ratu winning the opening face-off there. I'll give you guys a countdown. 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41. Underway in the third period. The Quinn Hughes loses the puck in the corner. Good job by Hronek. Puck off the boards, out to center. Winnipeg dumps it further. Hronek stops it just inside the Canucks blue line, but can't come up with the puck. Shot from the point. Deflected! I think that was deflected by a Vancouver Canuck player. That's crazy. And the puck changed directions, and Demko still managed to get a save with his leg. He actually kicked it out, which is wild. Big Mac, let's Vancouver. Go Canucks go, go Canucks go, go Canucks go, go Canucks go. Thomas, go Canucks go, go Canucks go, go Canucks go. Fatality Fisherman, nothing is perfect. Is perfect wifey says she is done with Islanders, still losing. She is cheering for her second team, Dallas Stars. I don't blame her, and she's doing good too. That's good to hear, Fatality. Glad to hear the wife's doing good. Demko covers up the puck after a wild deflection. Let's finish strong, boys. Let's go, says Lane Staley. Big Mac, thanks everyone. Hope I didn't get the Canucks. I did the Canucks justice. Go Canucks go. Time for spam and cheese, says Zoe. Oh, and I guess the faceoff came out of the zone because the Jets came in and caused some shenanigans. Came in for a chat. Brock Besser up to the blue line, but pass gets missed by DeBrusque. Winnipeg dumps it in. Demko behind his own net, puts it to the corner. Puck comes all the way up to the half boards. DeBrusque flips it into the far corner. Besser moves in, tries to get the puck, but Winnipeg does well to get the puck up the half boards. But Suter almost comes up with it, loses the puck again. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac says Chico. Big Hog says, let's Vancouver. Let's Vancouver. And then Thomas says, let's go Big Mac. And Gary Wiseman says, let's Vancouver. As a guy, I mean, I just sound mean. Taken with a grain of salt. Garland gets checked. Winnipeg controls in their zone. Puck flipped out. Oh, it looks like it went into the Winnipeg bench. Imagine your name being Jocelyn. I knew Big Mac was fake. 1-1. Big board says 1-1. Given JT the Sedin Award. Emperor King. It would be Quinn Hughes again. Yep. Emperor King, welcome to chat. Nice to have you, buddy. Coach Max says so. Fried spam. And then Calvin's drooling. Bluger taking an offensive face-off dot draw again for some reason. Bluger wins it. Garland couldn't control it, though. Winnipeg skates it out, so maybe it's Garland's fault that Bluger's losing face-offs. Demko makes the save. Kicks it out. Puck is still loose. The whistle sounds. Quick whistle for Demko. Incoming 2-1 shootout win. Swerve Nervin, 12 p.m. on Sunday versus Winnipeg. This is a trap game for sure. See what happens here. They're saying that Pettersson touched the puck in the crease. Can they review that? Oh, it went off his feet. Huh. Wonder what the refs are doing. Can they take a look at that? No, I don't think they can take a look at it. Thank you, Zoe. Put me in the net, though. I got that net. Yeah, Thatcher Demko made sure that there was no way that the camera inside the net could tell that it was a goal. So they are reviewing to see if it went in the net. Fatality Stars. Change the name. You love to see it. Fatality Fisherman 13. Honey, join me. You will feel better. Oh, we're getting another goal review. Doesn't look like it's in the net. I'm going to say no goal, everyone. My final answer is no goal. Mohammed, go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Go Canucks, go. Green, blue, white. Green, blue, white. Green, blue, white. No goal. I like Winnipeg's logo, but still vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Swerve and have a second team is like having a second wife. It doesn't work. Demmer channeling McLean with that stand-up kick save. Yeah, Lanky, that's kind of what that looked like. Trapezoid net. Bin Laden had 5 wives. He also dead now. Maybe he should have followed Swerven's advice. Yeah, maybe that is a good advice. Sherwood takes the indirect pass. Oh, flips it, but the referee got in the way. Sherwood now hits his man. Tries to complete the pass again with the referee not in the way this time. It's hard to remember 5 birthdays and anniversaries. That is true. I guess the trick would be to marry somebody, a bunch of people who are all born on the same day, and then get married on the same day to all of them, because then you only have to remember one. Quinn Hughes overskates the puck. Jets carried it out. Shifley stops, puts it down low. Connor collects it behind the net. Puts it off the boards up to the blue line, puts it down low again. Dakota Joshua battling in the corner, can't come up with it. Connor skates up to the blue line, puts it down low. Puck right in the slot, bouncing around, poked out to the high slot. O'Connor shoots it, goes off a stick and high, stays in play. Jets putting it down low again. Behind the net, Quinn Hughes collects it off the glass. Joshua gets it out to center. Amon skates onto it, tries to get the puck, can't get it. Does some pressure, though, to make sure the Canucks can finish their change. Mohammed, I'm wondering about the same, Calvin. Time flies when you're having fun. Spam is gross. It's like eating cat or dog food. Says Lane Staley. Lane Staley, not a spam fan. DeBrusque with some speed. Shot, blocked. Puck behind the net. Can't come up with it. Miller out. Puck gets poked off his stick. Canucks keep it down low. Can't get it down low enough. Miller backhands it all the way down. Elias Pettersson collects it in the corner, and that's going to be icing. Learn the rules, Jets! Got a pan fry it, laugh out loud. Don't eat spam raw. I'm pretty sure, can't you eat spam right out of the can? Isn't that a thing? There is no marriage in heaven. They are as angels. Goal denied. Great save, Demko, says Mohammed. So remember, honey, what are you thinking about ×5 every night? Thomas Strawberry. Strawberry giving Thomas the laughs. Laughing so hard he's crying. You love to see it. Michael Chow, imagine trying to get 5 wives to agree on which restaurant to go to. Good thing my wife's not here. I would be in a lot of trouble for reading all these. Luger delays, gives it over for Garland. Garland skates through center, drops it over for O'Connor. O'Connor drops it down low for Garland. Garland stops in the corner, puts it back up for O'Connor. Garland puts it up for Bluger. Bluger puts it across. Ooh, Marcus Pettersson couldn't get that bouncing pass. Garland bounces it. The Bluger puts it down low for Connor Garland. Connor Garland puts it back up to the blue line. Marcus Pettersson with a shot down low goes wide. Myers fires it. That one goes wide as well. Marcus Pettersson tries to stop it. Can't get it. Lowry. Ehlers stops, goes up high. Shot saved by Demko. Aggressively out and then aggressively out. Makes a glove save as well. Thatcher Demko challenging that shot. Rebound comes out and makes a glove save. Lane Staley. Even fries is still terrible. Should never be eaten. Never eat meat from a can. How do you feel about chitlins? Chitlins. What's chitlins? Play under review to determine if the puck went in behind Demko into the white paint. Swervin Irvin, Michael Chow, mad. Nope, no goal, says B-Dog. 5 wives. Who are you? I mean, if you live in North America and you got 5 wives, you're probably LDS, right? Fundamentalist LDS. Emperor King. It's 5-3 for the Sabres over the Caps right now. What the heck is that, Emperor King? Lefty around, wasting time looking at that. Obviously, no goal. Lefty thought it was obvious. Guess the referees did not think it was obvious. No goal, no goal, no goal, says Big Mac. No goal. Good call given. Puck didn't clearly cross the red line into the interior of the net, says David W. Michael Chow at Calvin 99 Charlie. They put white chalk or something in water when they make the ice. Do they? That's crazy. Is that how they get it white? Offside at the line. Mohammed, no goal. Okay, fatality stars. Sorry, I got off target, Zoe. Damn, NHL just like drug dealers cutting the ice with chalk. Gary Wiseman. Fatality Fisherman 13 plus Islanders playing the Hurricanes. I won't say victory there. Yeah, Islanders versus Hurricanes just got underway. Still 0-0. 17:04 left in the first period. Back to the bar. Milk of magnesia. Shot comes in off, or pass comes in offside. It's a delayed offside, and it was an intentional offside, so the faceoff will come all the way down the ice into the Winnipeg zone. Oh, I guess we're going to commercial break. Lord, 6-on-3 now. 6-3 now. Oh, wow. The Sabres smacking the Capitals 6-3 right now in the third period. Who knew they had that many goals in them, eh, Emperor King? What's up with that? Back to the bar. Already there. The magnifying glass out. I wonder if I can, let's see, I'm going to try something here. If you were to look at me through a magnifying glass, it'd be like, ah, ah. Little magnifying glass action there. Spam, pan fry with ramen, lunch of champions, says Zoro Rosario. Scallion says Zo. Gary Wiseman, are you pregnant? Calvin, question mark. Never mind, don't answer that. Too late. Gary already did. Crying. Not without a brain, says Zo. Gary Wiseman, laughing and crying. Lane Staley, Zoro Rosario, lunch of bums. Haha, just kidding. I just had spam. This whole time, Lane Staley's like, oh, I hate spam. It's stupid. And he's just sitting there like, My friend Kevin loves spam. Chitlins? What's a chitlin? I have to Google this now. Chitlins, also known as chitterlings, a dish made from small intestines out of pig. What? I've never eaten pig intestines. No, I have not. If that's what you're asking about, is it this? Chitlins? Pig intestines? Zo? Back to the bar. Gary Wiseman, weren't you complaining about how gross it was? Canucks lose the face-off. Winnipeg skates it out. Winnipeg puts it down behind the net. In front. Appleton scores. Winnipeg with chaos in front of the net manages to get the rebound in the net. Brutal. It's true. Lane is a polar bear, laugh out loud. Big Hog Hockey, you got a new subscriber. Big Hog Hockey, I'm your new subscriber. Let's have a look at this goal. Suter chasing his man behind the net. Yeah, Demko's off balance. Man. 2-1 Winnipeg leads. Big Hog is no longer with us. Canned meat is preferable to rotten meat. True. You're welcome, says Nux. And Oilers fan. Hachiko, by the way, Gary, I decided who I'd give the award to. Gary, I ain't got spam emoji. Lowry kicks it over for Stapleton. Other Russell, you're going to pay for that win against us. Brutality Blood! What the heck, man? You couldn't even help us out, bro! You couldn't help us by beating the Blues, man! You getting mad at the other Russell? We're mad at you! Hellebuyck. Garland put it over top. Giveaway. Garland puts it over the top of the net. Oh my God. Lane Staley, sorry I meant. I hate spam. LMAFAO. I can't type. My phone hates me. Laugh out loud. Oh, okay. So Lane does hate. I think Garland's shot might have gotten deflected off of a stick too. Yeah, I think Morrissey might have gotten a stick on that. Myers gets a shot through. 3 Jets coming through over the blue line. Marcus Pettersson in the blue, or in behind the net. Puck comes out front. Jets try and pass it back. The blue line goes all the way down into their own zone. Which award, Hachiko? DeMello puts it behind his own net. Canucks have changed their lines. Jets tip it into the Canucks zone. 12:45 left to go in the third period. My subscriber count is now 67. Want to increase it? Hachiko is back on the wild start. A wild side. Laugh out loud. Lane Staley laughing and crying. Gary Wiseman. Emperor King. I don't know what half of the conversation, to be honest. F, says Milosh. The Shrek, I am late. Hi, Russ. I am working today, but how's Canucks disappeared? Or are they showing up in the third? They just disappeared and got scored on. So kind of a bit of both, Shrek. Welcome back, Shrek. Hachiko, who? Or organ meat? Yeah, so it is organ meat. No, I've never eaten. Man, the Canucks cannot stop that play. Ratu in the corner. Winnipeg comes up with the puck. Forbert checks his man. Elias Pettersson trying to battle for the puck. Ratu puts it up the boards. Sherwood hits his man. Puck comes to the middle. Ratu skates onto it. Off the boards. Kiefer Sherwood tips it into the zone. Dakota Joshua skates onto it. He gets rubbed out. Is there a penalty or something? Canucks are going to get a penalty. Another Jet whining about him getting hit in the face. Just digging deep in his mouth, trying to find some blood. Oh, it was a stick. Sherwood just high sticked his man. Sherwood trying to lift the stick over Miller's, hit him in the face. Who is it, Hachiko? Me? Big Mac. Mason Appleton scores. Jets have a 2-1 lead over the Canucks. Russ, stop saying brutality blood. It freaks me out. Like there's a demon in my home. Brutality blood. I'm sorry, Canucks fan. Brutality blood. That's the only way I can say it. Dang it, says Muhammad. Oh no. Oh, shots fired. Grr, Hachiko. They scored, says Gary Wiseman. Emperor King. Good thing Capitals fan Ovi isn't here to see that. Yeah, he's probably too upset to come onto the stream right now. Canucks are good, bomb. The Vancouver Canucks are bad, says Jazz. Great answer, Hachiko. Yes. Canucks are killing another penalty. Morrissey shot just wide. I think Myers might have tipped that one wide. Myers chops his man down in front. Shot goes down low. In front. The Canucks collect the puck and shoot it down the ice. Boo! I think Zoe means chitterlings. Sometimes spelled food most commonly. Yeah. Lamb, goose, and goat may be used. They may be filled with force meat to sausage. Russell Bleeding Blues, brutality blood. Love to see it. There's the other Russell. In here to chirp. Brutality blood. Brutality blood. Wow, so close to tying that up, says Gary Wiseman. Yeah. 1 minute left to go on the power play for the Jets. David W., Zoe, and Jazz, the Canucks have let their foot off the gas, even that they find themselves behind 2-1, even with under 13 minutes to go in the period. Still time for the Canucks to tie this game up, says David W. Canucks are not looking like they can do this, David. O'Connor managed to dig the puck out and get it over the blue line. You got O'Connor and Connor Garland. Connor Garland. Suter collects the puck and shoots it all the way down the ice. 20 seconds left to go in the power play for the Jets. Big Hog is 2 subs away from the magic number. Yup. 69, question mark. Giggity. Yeah. Yes. I mean, we are division rivalry. At Bleeding Blues says brutality blood. Bad PK. Milosh reaching so much for blood, man. Relax. Says Milosh. Yeah, agreed. 2-on-1. Bluger in. Shoots. Man, Hellebuyck was aggressive on that one. More aggressive than he normally is. Puck comes right out front. Demko has to be careful about that. Marcus Pettersson puts it behind the net for Myers. Myers turns in his own zone as well. Puts it back over for Pettersson. Pettersson out to center. Sherwood can't collect that pass. It was a wild one. Elias Pettersson puts it across for Quinn Hughes, who dumps it in. Puck gets stopped by the Jets. Dakota Joshua frees it up for Sherwood. Oman couldn't get it going, then kicks it just wide of the net. Joshua puts it around the boards, but Elias Pettersson wasn't there, so the puck comes all the way down to the Canucks zone. Oh, man. Elias Pettersson and Quinn Hughes out together. Quinn Hughes skates it over the red line. Center. Puts it in. DeBrusque moves in on the forecheck. Joshua flips it. Hronek stops it and has to backtrack now. Into the middle of Connor. Can't shoot it. Hughes does well to stop Connor. Hronek pins his man. Almond's there, puts it in the middle. Brock Besser chips it out to center. Almond will go off on a change. Ooh, Hachiko with the final word. Damn. Penalty, question mark. Refs are racist. Yes, Gary Wiseman. Go Canucks, go, says Milosh. Forbort. Puts it out for Jake DeBrusque. Flips it into the Winnipeg zone and will peel off for a change. Teddy Bluegreen on the forecheck. Blocks the pass across. And then the Canucks put it behind the net, but it goes past Connor Garland. But then there's O'Connor comes in. And then Connor wraps it around right in front. And then the Canucks keep it in. Couple Connors there. Canucks battling. Pinched by Elias Pettersson. But the puck gets out. Perfetti drags it through Forbort and scores. Oh my gosh, Forbort just got torched so hard. Forbort just got forboarded. Sherwood to the box for 2 for high sticking. Thanks for keeping us the message short, David. WTF refs, complete BS. Calvin 99 Charlie, Gary laughing and crying, no forecast. Raining spaghetti and meatballs, says Gary Wiseman. Thomas, we need a PK boost to the team. Forbort gets absolutely torched. And then while he's fouling, Perfetti just rips it short side, top corner. Brutal. Russ, look it up. I did. They can do this. I believe, says Lane Stanley. Well, is he a wise man? We are going to tie it up and win. Gotta believe. All things are possible for those who believe. Russell, are the Utah Hockey Club eliminated from playoff chase? They are not right now. They still have a chance. Hughes puts it in for Hronek. Hronek puts it on a net. Hellebuyck makes the save with the glove and covers it up. We're going to tie it up and lose an OT. Ugh, says B-Dog. Brock Besser, your time is now. Bluger so close. Go away, Hatch. Ovi got a goal. It's now 6-4. Says Emperor King. Gary Wiseman, how many goals is Ovi away from the record now? Must be close. Big Hog says 5. Lane Staley, we will win. We will win and never lose hope, says Lane Staley. Looks like a penalty kill has improved. F, says Milosh. Jets score. Ugg, says Milosh. Cole Perfetti scores. 3-1 Jets. Ugg, says Jazz. Dern, says Big Mac. Rome, hello, everyone. Glad I made it. Rome, I got bad news. The Canucks are trailing. 3-1. Okay, never mind. Looks like we're losing in regulation. David W., another 5-hole ugly goal from... This is just me being petty on David. Oh man, Perfetti's posterized Forbort. Dang it. I put David W. in timeout because I'm sick of him talking about Quinn Hughes' ugly goals. Lane Staley, haha, I will only eat spam if Pettersson can get a hat trick in the next 5 years. Laugh out loud. There's a sacrifice to make. Can I Alvin 99 Charlie? Goodbye, playoff parade. Crying. It is better to be lucky than good, says Zoe. Boo, says Thomas. Cole Perfetti does not have the face of a professional athlete. Russell Bleeding Blues, thanks, Jets. Love to see it. Russell, I hate you right now. Why do you gotta rub my face in it? Huh? I already know what's going on. Why you gotta rub my face in it, Bleeding Blues? No imposters. Forbort got sent to another dimension. Yep. Gamer A, I think we should just wrap it up the season if we lose. Wife is happy. Jets are beating me, says Thomas. Your wife is not very happy. Nice to you, eh? It's over, folks. Zobro Rosario, the cold dude, just made Forbort look stupid. That is true. Canucks win the faceoff. Hronek. Hughes shot to the net. Deflected. Puck to the front again. Suter chops it on front. Quinn Hughes can't get to the puck. Now he's in a foot race. Quinn Hughes collects it, puts it up the boards. Appleton shoots, puck goes wide. Puck to the half boards. 7 minutes left. Ovi scores, says Jazz. Sick move, though. Got to give credit where credit is due. Yep. It's not over, says Thomas. 6:50 left to go. Eternity is never over, says Zoe. Nucks fan. The more we lose faith in the Canucks, the better they do. Yeah, the Canucks suck. They're a bunch of asses. They're terrible. Demko with a save and drops the rebound, but then covers it up. Canucks score, says, yeah, you're lying. No, they didn't. Don't be a pessimist. That's why. Then why did you do the emoji? Michael, interesting take, Mike, says Matt from the future. Because Ovi scored. Nucks fan, who's Ovi? From the Washington Capitals, from the Washington Capitals, yeah. She made me like 5 batches of cookies, so okay, fair enough. She can make fun of you for your team anyways. Nucks and Oilers, then why do the Canucks emoji? O'Connor collects it, passes across. Tyler Myers enters as a fray against his former team, stops on the blue line, waits for help, puts it down low. Puck bounces off O'Connor. He can't handle the pass. Connor Garland comes in, trying to help out O'Connor. Connor Garland rings it around the boards. Marcus Pettersson's not in position, and the puck comes all the way down to the Canucks zone. 6 minutes to go. Canucks 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 go. Let's go. Vancouver Canucks is people's first Yukon. Canucks are in offside, so I'll have to tag up. Canucks go, says Big Mac. Jazz says Canucks go. Canucks go. Russell bleed loose. Because Russell, I want you guys to quit on being our asses. That's why I want you to lose. Laugh out loud. Bro, we are not even close to your asses right now. We're looking at catching Minnesota now, but we can't even do that. So we're getting beat by Winnipeg. Sherwood in his own zone. Canucks put it in. No one's there to get it though. Sherwood hits his man, can't come up with the puck. Joshua can't come up with the puck. Stanley puts it all the way up. Niederreiter takes a shot. Quinn Hughes gets the stick in. Puck goes over the glass. That'll be a whistle. Zoe cannot be held in its clutches. It is finished. Let's Vancouver. Nucks and Oilers shine. Canucks go. Canucks go. Canucks go. Fatality Fisherman. What a minute. 1 to 2 Hurricanes over us right now. There is a chance. So you're saying that it is 2-2 now. 2-2 Islanders Hurricanes in the first period. Islanders are on the power play. Utah Hockey Club is leading Chicago. And the Sabres are choking. Alexander Ovechkin with at least 1 goal in that game. Sam Lafferty, former Vancouver Canucks, scoring for Buffalo. But Washington's trying to make it interesting. Yeah, lots of goals in this game. Now it's 7-5. Sabres just scored again. That's wild. 5:07 left to go in this game. Back to the bar. No ham. Let's go Vancouver Canucks is people's first Yukon. Matt says Canucks glow. Canucks glow, Matt from the future. Come on, Tyler, take a shot. Leviticus 10, 9, 23, and 31. I am very happy with the Vancouver Canucks AHL young guys. Lots of good players are coming from that farm team. Mohammed, you are absolutely right. Gary Wiseman, Leviticus 10, 9. Drink no wine. Catholics drink wine at communion. What's up with that? It's in the Bible not to drink wine. Why are you drinking wine for communion? Go Burrows. Canucks are forgetting the chase part. Yeah. If Mancini was playing, we'd be 200-3 right now. God is not a denomination. Is he a numerator? Says Gary Wiseman. Big Mac, I didn't hear no fucking bell. $2 dono, Gary Wiseman. Or Big Mac, thank you for the $2 dono. Big Mac, I appreciate you. Infinity eternally has no number. Tipped out to center by DeBrusque. He blocks that pass too. Can't block that one though. Suter tried to steal it. Puck all the way down the ice for an icing call. The Winnipeg Jets are trying to do their very best to help the Canucks get the puck down low, so they have iced the puck because they don't know the rules. Learn the rules! This Wednesday, Russell, I'm heading to Las Vegas. Ooh, what are you doing in Las Vegas? Or can you not talk about it, Emperor King? Hunter's back. Hi. Zoe, take your suntan lotion, Penguin. Canucks have pulled the goalie with 4:40 left to go. Down by 2 goals, 4:40 left to go in the third period. The Canucks have pulled the goalie. Suter cannot win the faceoff. Quinn Hughes collects it. He backtracks. Spinning in his own zone, puts it back for Hronek. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? I got a membership? Doesn't. Yeah, you do have a membership, Hunter. I think you got it at the beginning of the game. Appleton puts it up the boards. Quinn Hughes collects it at center. Connor Garland skates through center, slaps it in hard. Hellebuyck tries to stop it, can't get it. So Jets reverse it. Connor Garland skates into the middle. Skates down. In behind. Stops behind the net. Almost loses the puck. Puts it to the half boards, but no one's there. Suter's well comes back to get the puck. Quinn Hughes skates at his own blue line. 3:45 left to go. Besser puts it in. DeBrusque puts it down low and falls. Winnipeg puts it off the boards. Connor Garland busts it down. Puck goes behind the net. Winnipeg puts it off of the referee. Puck stays in. Quinn Hughes keeps it at the blue line, puts it to the middle, puts it to the front of the net, gets blocked there. Brock Besser in the corner, trying to come up with it, can't do it. Jets put it out to middle. Tyler Myers is back, spins in his own zone, puts it up for Quinn Hughes, stops, puts it up for Garland. Garland skates over the blue line, puts it across. Joshua in the middle, gets checked by 2 guys. Connor Garland stops, tries to skate up, puts it back to the blue line. Forbort puts it down low for Connor Garland. Connor Garland spins in the corner, puts it out for Sherwood. Sherwood gets a shot. Hellebuyck makes the save. Winnipeg puts it all the way down the ice. Quinn Hughes is going to be back, so they're going to make sure that it's an icing call. Winnipeg needs to learn the rules. Dono Hype says Big Mac. Or Dono Hype for Big Mac says Rome. Learn the rules, says Nucks and Oilers fan. Vegas, great place to get some work done, says Gary Wiseman. Who donated me? I think it was Dustin Boydell. Mr. Paragraph for Pro did it. Good place for productivity, says Gary Wiseman. Emperor King, I'm going to the next and WrestleMania event. That's why I'm going to Las Vegas. Ooh, WrestleMania, that'll be a big event. You love to see it. Demko's on the ice, so I don't know what they're doing. Maybe he's just getting a stretch on. Who donated me? I think it was Dustin. Enjoy the show, Emperor. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Is The Rock going to be there? Probably not. Russ, at least you're not like us. Coach Roy, Patrick Waugh pulls the goalie too goddamn early. Laugh out loud. He does. Didn't he pull it with like 10 minutes or something like that? Wild stuff. Pulling the goalie early makes me nervous, says Gary Wiseman. I shall drink and things that make me drunk. I am everlasting forever, says Big Mac. Muhammad, it's too early for the empty net. You were chosen by the algorithm, Hunter. David W. Canucks net empty, approaching 70-minute mark of the third period. Jets up 3-1. Hunter, Dobby. David W. Everlasting to everlasting, says Zoe. Canucks are done, says Jazz. Hachiko. Is that a cat in a box? Canucks win the faceoff. Quinn Hughes puts it down low for Besser. Besser can't collect the puck. The Jets get it, control it. Connor puts the puck off the boards. Canucks are going to have to tag up. Hellebuyck stops it behind his own net, puts it to the corner. The Jets put it up. Gets the puck out to their own blue line. Puck comes just outside the blue line. They have tagged up. So Quinn Hughes moves down, shoots. Hellebuyck had to fight that one off. Puck hasn't been covered. Hellebuyck with a save on Quinn Hughes. Universal Habs, we are coming for that last spot. Yay, says Hunter. Turn the water into wine, or Leviticus 10:9. Canucks are cooked, says Hunter. Classic wah. Yeah, Hellebuyck didn't have it covered, but the whistle went. Good point, Zoe. Calling out the contradictions. Hey, you have to support Canucks if you get a free membership. Yep. German Canucks, das ist nicht gut. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Scrambled face off. Winnipeg comes up with it. Ehlers flips it out to center. Myers bats it to the middle, collects it. He'll turn, get some speed going through the middle of the ice, takes a step at center, gets over the blue line. Tyler Myers stops, looks across the blue line. Hughes has the puck bounce over his stick, collects it off the boards. Puck bounces on him again. Connor Garland behind the net, tries to get over, but can't get it to go. Half boards. Appleton puts it to the middle. Tyler Myers collects it. Minute 40 left to go in the third period. Empty net still. Tyler Myers puts it up for Ratu. Ratu puts it back for Hughes. Hughes puts it behind his own, or goes behind his own net. Minute 30 left to go. Ratu tips it in, but can't get it past the Winnipeg Jets. Hughes collects it again, puts it up for Lekermacki. Lekermacki skates in. They're going to call it offside, apparently. Canucks have 7 skaters on the ice. Canucks just took a too many men on the ice call with a minute 20 left to go. Hughes is playing amazing. Awesome. 8-5 OMG. What's going on there, Capitals? Yeah, must have been some empty net goals there for Buffalo. Demko back in the net. Oh, Winnipeg to the power play. Come on, Winnipeg. Score, I dare you. Make it 4-1. Come on, Winnipeg. Of course, the Canucks take it too many men. Marcus Pettersson puts it around for Suter. Demko's looking to the bench. He might go off just to make it 5-on-5. Puck is out of play in the Winnipeg zone. Demko's looking to the bench. Guess they're going to leave him in. Guess they're going to wait and see if they get control. Tocchet's not even looking at Demko. Shame on Tocchet. I want Bruce back, Russell. Me too. I'm starting to feel the same way. Game over. Brilliant. I know. Classic Canucks. Revelations Apocalypse 1915. Connor couldn't get that puck. Marcus Pettersson keeps it at the blue line. Marcus Pettersson, shot down low. Sherwood, shot to the net. Goes off the side of the net. Jets moving in. 4 of them. Sherwood breaks it up. Flips it out to center. 30 seconds left to go in the third period. I'll be the new Canucks coach. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Who is our coach if Tocchet leaves for Philly? Probably Malhotra. Facts to David W. Things aren't looking good for the Canucks with the Jets up 3-1 with 80 seconds left to go in the third period. Penalty for too many men on the ice. Hachigo, I'm gonna be your player then. So, like Rod reminded you, not everything comes by observation, especially for necromancy. That's the it. Canucks lose. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Dustin's face looks like mine. Deflated?
Yeah. You can say I'm deflated.
Sad trombone.
Just it's I mean the Jets are freaking good. They're the reason why they're first in the Western Conference. We weren't gonna get 6 by Hellebuyck again. We had talked post game last game that we would probably have to steal this one like 2-1. We tried to fight as hard as we could, but man, Demko probably wants that Connor goal back. Just a scramble in front where Appleton buries one, and Perfetti absolutely walks Forbert. He should probably leave that jock strap in Winnipeg because it's in the front row anyways.
I think that one might be hanging from the rafters. He won't even be able to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, tough one. I mean, you got to figure that the playoffs are pretty much out of reach. And not that was really much in our control anyways. St. Louis is on an absolute tear, and for all of the teams ahead of us to fall off, I just don't see it happening. I have a pretty good feeling that what we're seeing today as the playoff picture in the Western Conference will be what the end result is. And everyone on the outside right now will continue to be on the outside when the season ends.
I think I'm not as over the season as you are yet, because the Canucks still could theoretically lose one more game and still get the amount of points they need to get to a playoff spot. And with the way that Minnesota is tanking, I still think it's more realistic that they catch the Wild, even if it isn't that realistic. The problem is that if the Canucks only lose one more game for the rest of the season, they're going to have to beat Vegas twice. And that is the two games that I think are going to be I was looking at the schedule, and I might as well pull it up right now so everyone can see what the doom numbers look like. The Vancouver Canucks schedule is a scary one, but not unreasonable that they could theoretically go on a run if they were healthy. Unfortunately, right now, they are not, in fact, healthy. But if we're looking at the Canucks schedule, they lost the game here against Winnipeg, obviously. Moving into April, Seattle's a winnable game. Ducks are a winnable game. Minnesota is a winnable game. St. Louis is a winnable game. Here are the problems: Vegas, Dallas, Colorado. So these are 4 games. Out of these 4 games, they can only lose one. And if you were to tell me the Canucks have 4 games in a row against Vegas twice, Dallas, and Colorado, and they're only going to lose one of those games, and that is if they do their duty and win the other 4 games against the teams that they should win, that's what's going to happen. But essentially, yeah, one more loss, and that's it. 2 more losses, and it's like they're in the ground. It's over at that point.
Well, and then if you pull up St. Louis's schedule, it makes it even more more upsetting. They'll have a hard time losing the rest of the season with their schedule. I'm trying not to be super upset and not to be negative, but I'm just being realistic, right? Yeah. Like it's going to be a very difficult stretch.
Yeah, St. Louis has Detroit, Pittsburgh, Seattle, and Utah. And then their 3 difficult games are the Jets, the Oilers, and the Colorado Avalanche. Depends on whether or not McDavid's back, because they haven't looked very good. The St. Louis Blues did just beat Colorado, so there's no reason they can't do that again. But again, it's one of those things when we're looking at St. Louis, we need them to lose a substantial amount of games for the Canucks to be able to chase them. That's why I'm thinking Minnesota might be the more likely target for us to look at as a team that we could possibly catch. So let's pull up their schedule, and then we can feel if that gives us any more hope, but we shall see. So Minnesota plays on tomorrow against New Jersey.
Not a good start.
Yeah, not a good start. And then in April, they've got the Rangers. Here's another. Dallas is going to be hard. San Jose will be easy. They play us, so there's a chance for us to put them down, but then, got the Ducks as well. So another schedule that doesn't
fill me with a lot of confidence.
So the schedule's not giving us confidence right now.
Yeah, that's where I'm just being realistic. A lot of costly overtime losses early in the season. Yeah, and just off ice turmoil that led to poor on ice performance, and it became too little, too late. And that's one of the things that, like, with the trade deadline is, unless you like know you're in, it's pretty tough to make a change drastic enough to make that much difference this late in the season. On the upside, seeing some really positive things out of our young guys. With the playoffs slipping further and further away, it does give you a reason to play them more and give them more ice time. Maybe Quinn Hughes comes out of the lineup for a game or two, especially once we're mathematically eliminated, which is not it's not far off given the way that our schedule is and the way that St. Louis is going. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more and more young guys in the lineup and also getting more and more ice time, which will be nice to see what we have going forward with next year and what moves management will have to make, whether that's through free agency or some sort of big trade. Man, every time I watch Nikolai Ehlers, I'd sure love to see that guy in a Canucks jersey. Playing the wing for Petey would really, I think, do some damage.
Speaking of young guys playing more, I was hoping that Rick Tocchet would have played Atu Ratu a little bit more because his faceoffs were on point again. Blowing this up here. Drew O'Connor came in relief 100%. Suter was doing not great. He had 40%, so not the worst day. Teddy Bluger again, 35% of the faceoff dot. He only won 6 of 17. And you got Atu Ratu, 11 of 16. Why are you not using Atu Ratu as your number one center? I saw Bluger taking a faceoff in the offensive zone way too many times for my liking. And that again comes back to when it comes to the very fine details of the flow of the game, I feel like Rick Tocchet is completely out to lunch.
Well, and it comes back to the lack of trust that he has for young players. And it feels awfully similar to the Travis Green style of coaching when we wanted to see the young guys get some chances and more ice time towards the end of that coaching period when, you know, we needed to see what we had from our young guys and see what we needed going forward. And it just wasn't happening. And it frustrates me because Tocchet is the king of hypocrisy.
Mm-hmm.
He goes in front of the media after Lekkerimäki has an absolutely incredible game, and he talks publicly about how great he is and he needs to find him more ice time. And since that interview has found him less ice time each and every game, which is no way to get a kid who is absolutely lighting up the AHL and for every reason should be in the top 6 driving the offense, especially with players like Höglander and Pettersson out. It really upsets me that people continue to defend Tocchet in these situations. His deployment of our offensive players has been a problem all season long. And despite the last 2 weeks with us being the second most goals scored, you see it when we need it most. It's one thing to score 6 goals against Columbus or against Chicago, and yeah, we had the one off against Winnipeg recently, but it's another thing to do it on a consistent basis where you're getting 3-4 goals per game, and maybe having 1 or 2 nights where it's one where you're struggling to find the net, but more often than not, it's 1 good night, 5 bad nights. And I'm frankly sick of watching it.
Yeah, you're right. Lekkerimäki with 11:32 of playing time tonight. Let's see.
I've been watching it consistently. And then also with Sasson coming up, why play the guy who has the flu the other night? Play the young guy who's playing his butt off down in Abbotsford doing absolutely everything he can down there to keep them in the playoff fight. You pull them out of a very important game for them, and you don't even use them. That's the stuff that's starting to get on my nerves. I really don't appreciate the way that Tocchet has handled our young guys, and it's very similar to the way he handled players like Clayton Keller and Lawson Krause in his time in Phoenix or Arizona with the Coyotes. Very similar, just no trust for the young players, and these kids have been coached to play a two-way hockey game their whole life. Like it's not like they're coming in with no ability to play hockey or no ability to be responsible for their game or try and play responsible in their own end. Are they going to make mistakes? Absolutely. But the worst possible thing you can do is try and change what type of player they are. And that rubbed me the wrong way when he talked about the reprogramming of PD2. And it's just, I just am starting to feel like Tocchet is not the right coach for the direction of this team. And there's no more saying that it's the same core that would be getting another coach. Like at this point, we're moving to the direction of all of these young players are going to be coming up and they're going to be filling out the majority of our lineup next year. So if that's the case and Tocchet wants to go coach in Philadelphia, I say let him go and bring up Malhotra, who has worked with all of these kids for this last year and has played with the majority of the people working in the Canucks organization, played with the Sedins, played with Ryan Johnson, has a great reputation with ownership and everything. Why not take a chance on him if you're kind of in that retool mode anyways?
Yeah. Jonathan Lecker-Mackey, 1132, Carlson, 10, Alman, 9, 27. And then you got Bluger with 13, 14, right? Why is it the same thing as last game where Atu Ratu was good enough to go and take the face off in the overtime, but wasn't good enough to get more playing time? And then all of a sudden with a minute left when you're trying to get a goal, you put Lecker-Mackey out and it's already too late. What's the deal?
Yeah.
I
don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay. 3 stars. What do you think?
3 stars are going to be Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor was Canadian media. So Kyle Connor, Pew Suter, and Connor Hellebuyck.
You think too highly of them. Appleton, one goal with the winning goal. The old winning goal fallacy gets the first star. Kyle
they
Connor
just gave it to all the goal scorers.
Yeah, goal and assist, and Kyle Perfetti. Look at that. Good job, Winnipeg media.
So lazy.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. I'm not very much surprised by that.
No, not at all.
The Vancouver Canucks are depressing. So let's go have a look at the Abbotsford Canucks because we mentioned them briefly. We did talk about the fact that they're on a 9-game winning streak, but let's talk about those 2 games that we missed. Friday and Saturday they came in. What can you tell me about the first game on Friday?
A lot of feeling in this series because Barracuda are fighting for their position in the standings. They are 4 points behind us now after a really big series this weekend. So in game 1, the Abbey Canucks just came out flying in the first period. A really nice goal by Cooper Walker, assisted by Dino Cambites and Ty Glover. And then we had Phil DiGiuseppe getting loose with a beautiful pass from Ty Mueller. And then the second assist was going to Klimovich, but it was really Mueller and DiGiuseppe on that play with a little give and go. Mm-hmm. And then Chase Wouters, the captain, turning on the Jets and showing some speed, getting around the defender and finding the back of the net for a 3-0 lead going into the second period. And then more Canucks in the second period. Jujhar Khaira, who has been an incredible ad since the trade, bringing him over, cleaning up a Nate Smith forecheck. He kind of played the puck off of the defender's stick, and it went right to Kara in the slot, and he buried it as quick as it was on his stick. It was off. A really nice goal. And then we went into the third period, and more Canucks on the power play. Phil Di Giuseppe getting his second of the game. So PDG doing some work down there, showing his veteran presence. Chase Wouters, the captain, with a nice assist on that one. And then, unfortunately, they were not able to secure the shutout for Tolopilo, who had faced 39 shots in this game and making 38 saves. So he really did. It wasn't like the Canucks ran away with this one. He had to make a lot of key saves. So pretty much a wide open offensive game. Not a lot of defense in this one. Abbotsford Canucks with 41 shots on net, and this didn't go to overtime. So this was two teams fighting hard for position in the playoffs, and Abbotsford taking game one. And it started to get a little bit of rough stuff towards the end of the game. Barracuda showing their frustrations, but no one really on the Canucks interested in entertaining their invitations on game one. Game two, however, we moved to get the next night. 11 seconds into the game, we had Jet Wu and Braden Hache dropping the gloves to get some of that energy out from the evening before. And let's not forget the game night before was at 7 p.m. and the next day's at 3 p.m. So they barely had time to sleep off all those emotions and everything, and needed to get out of the way. But backfiring for the Barracuda, who kind of started it in their own building. But again, all Abbotsford Canucks in the first period. 20 seconds after Jet Wu dropped the gloves with Hache, Sammy Blais, who we've been talking about an awful lot, has been filling in for all the call-ups in an offensive role, getting his 13th of the season, and really finding some of that speed that we had talked about. So someone to definitely keep an eye on in the offseason that the Canucks could maybe sign to a PTO or even just sign to a one-year league minimum contract for him to kind of get back into the league and push and see what he can do at the NHL level, because everything he's shown in Abby is that he's ready to get back to that level. He is a Stanley Cup winner. I don't even think he's had his 30th birthday yet. Like, he's still a younger guy. Just had some injury issues and ended up kind of through the AHL circuit. The Canucks giving him a second chance here, and looks like it could be a really huge payoff down the stretch here and into the playoffs for the Abbey Canucks.
Yeah, he's a 96
And then,
baby.
Yeah, and then a short-handed goal coming from the captain, Chase Wouters, stealing the puck at our blue line and off to the races again. The kid's got wheels. And burying it on shorthanded. Nate Smith finding the back of the net from Sammy Blais. That line that has been put together of Nate Smith, Sammy Blais, and Jujhar Khaira has really found some chemistry, and it really shows just the system that Malhotra has developed. Literally, he can take anyone who has certain skill sets and say, you're playing the top line style tonight, so go push the offense. And that's what guys are doing. And they're working together as a team, all four lines. Before the first period was over, that line getting another goal. Jujhar Khaira getting his 6th of the season from Nate Smith again. So a 4-0 lead going into the second period for the second, or adding one to the night before. Second period, the Barracuda would get one on the power play, but that would be as much as they would get. Nate Smith adding a power play goal in the third period from Arshdeep Bains, and Sammy Blais again with another assist. So he is up to 22 assists and 13 goals on the season, pushing for the team lead in points here towards the end of the year. So being a very important part of this 9-game win streak that the Canucks have managed to amass. And in that game again, Ty Young stopping 18 of 19 shots faced. He has done an incredible job filling in while Shilovs has had to been up with the big club, filling in for Demko and then also now for Lankinen. Shilovs has been returned to the Abbotsford Canucks, and Ty Young has been returned to Kalamazoo. So it looks like all of our goaltenders are now healthy and where they should be. So that's good news for the Abbotsford Canucks as they go forward. Kind of unfortunate news for Ty Young, who's shown at the rookie level that he is already at 19 years old, more than capable of handling his load as a backup at the AHL level.
The Abbotsford Canucks are the San Jose Blues of the AHL. They're 9-1 in the last 10 games, absolutely on a tear, and they're only 1 point behind the Ontario Reign for second place in the Pacific Division now.
Yes, and so they will have 2 more games in the California area. They head on Tuesday, April 1st. They head to Bakersfield for one against the Condors. And then the following night at 7 o'clock, they'll be in San Diego against the Gulls. 2 teams that are the Gulls are kind of falling out of the playoff race, but the Bakersfield Condors are trying to separate themselves from the pack. They're holding on to that last playoff position in the Pacific. So that'll be an important game for them. So hopefully the Canucks can keep the win streak going on those last 2 road games, and then they return home for a couple games, couple rare games against an Eastern team. The Laval Rocket will be in town, so a team we really haven't seen at all this year. However, they are leading the division in the Eastern Conference that they are in, the North Division. They have 42 wins on the season, so that will be a tough opponent. Tough test for the Abbotsford Canucks, but a good test because they will then go up against the Calgary Wranglers for their last 2 home games of the season on Friday, April 11th and Saturday, April 12th. The Wranglers were above us in the standings for the majority of the season, have fallen off quite heavily in the last half, pretty much since the Four Nations break. I would say they've fallen off and now are in 6th place. So Canucks should be able to handle that series closing out at home. And realistically, if the Canucks start to get healthy, they should have all their stars back for those series as well. And then they go on the road to close out the year, 3 on the road, and then we're looking at the AHL playoffs.
Should be fun. Swerve and Irvin would like you to now do your thing where you would like to point out which members of the Abbotsford Canucks you think will be viable, maybe 4 or 5 of them, for who you think might make the team next year.
Well, I think you're already seeing a couple of them. Obviously, DPD, Victor Mancini. So there's 2 right off the top. Jonathan Lecker-Mackey should, for all intents and purposes, make the team. It looks like Atu Ratu should be ready to fill in for Pius Suter, given that the more he does as filling in as a first-line center, the more expensive he's going to be to re-sign, and I just don't see the Canucks going down that road when we see what we have in the AHL and guys that are ready to make that leap and kind of fill in that role of Suter, especially since now Philip Hedl is in the organization and considering, well, depending on what his health ends up as, he's supposed to be the 2C going forward. So Pius Suter is kind of getting played out of the lineup by these young guys and also by his market value. So I would expect Ratu. And then someone I would keep a close eye on next year is Ty Mueller as well, coming in as a depth center guy. He's one guy I'd really like to see playing up with the big club next year. A guy I would keep an eye on in spring training and camp, or spring training, in preseason.
Yeah.
Sorry, baseball just started and all.
Yeah.
But in preseason, yeah. So that's those are probably my 5 to keep an eye on, and then my dark horse to kind of keep an eye on from the blue line is Cole McWard, who I think is a late bloomer, but has really had a breakout season as a two-way defender and has been really solid in the absence of DPD when he got called up. He had some big shoes to fill, and he's done an incredible job. So he'd probably be a 5B to keep an eye on for some depth on defense.
And after all that, we keep on forgetting that Akito Hirose is still a thing too, who looked pretty good in training camp last year.
He did, but yeah, I just don't know if he's going to be able to have a better skill set than some of these guys we've been able to acquire through trade. And also, who knew that DPD was going to be as good as he is? No one really expects that out of a third round draft pick. And then also we got Willander coming into the fold. So our right side is stacked all of a sudden. And realistically, our defense depth, we don't really have to do much of anything this summer, which is a relief. That's not something we've been able to say for a long time as Canucks fans. Like, our defense is good.
Yeah.
So that's nice because it allows us to go after a player like Ehlers, who will be highly touted as probably the best winger on the free agent market, and maybe move a player or two where we're kind of finding a log jam. Someone like a Kirill Kudryavtsev, I know I'd love to see him in a Canucks jersey, but I just don't know, given the depth that we have now, if we overcook him in the minors, his value may start to drop. And then I'd like to see him possibly moved while his value is high. And I could see him being a potential piece if the Canucks go looking after a big trade. I could see him maybe being a potential piece at the draft or something like that, given how many defensemen we now have in the organization.
Seattle coming up next Wednesday, Dustin. It's a 7:30 game in Vancouver, back home after a long road trip. What do you expect the Canucks to be looking like when they're back home to play probably one of the last biggest games of the year, especially if they can't win it?
It's hard to say. I saw a report that PD and Höglander have been skating a little bit on their own while the team has been away, but there's been no real update on their injuries or what came of them being reevaluated. Like, it's been pretty hush-hush. So if they're in the lineup, who knows what we see from these guys? Because before they got injured, the team was starting to cook. And it was just, this year's been, as soon as you start to get excited, bad things happen. So, if they're back, it will probably be a really good game. If they're not back, another dogfight. And we'll have to see if they can get another 2 points there. Maybe St. Louis folds in a loss here or there, or Minnesota loses a couple. We'll just have to wait and see, man.
Just crossing my fingers again. You're going to be there for the first intermission against Seattle?
I should be. Yep. Cool. Let me double check.
Wednesday, 7:30 start, late one.
Yeah, I'll be there.
April the 2nd.
I will be there. 7:30 start. I will be there.
Well, before I let you go, I still want to point out the fact that the Canucks are even battling for a playoff spot should feel like a good thing because of the amount of adversity that this team saw this year. But when you're in it, it's hard to feel positive about the whole situation, even though the Canucks, at the end of the day, many other teams would have just been down and out, gone already. So the fact that they are even fighting for a playoff spot, we have to take as some kind of a positive, don't we?
Yes, but it's really, really tough pill to swallow when on game one, this team was supposed to be a Stanley Cup contender. And to fall to this level has been a really tough grind of a season. But to get to the point where there's some positivity with our young guys in the lineup is a nice consolation prize. I will give it that. But it doesn't mean the sting is gone.
Right. Anything you want to say to chat before I let you go?
Thanks for hanging out through another Canucks loss. I always appreciate your guys' questions and love reading you guys with your crazy talks and chat. It keeps us smiling at least when we have nothing good in the game to smile about. And we will see you all Wednesday against Seattle.
Cool. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, buddy. We'll talk to you then.
You too. Talk to you later.
Dustin Boydell, everyone. Stopping by for our latest therapy session. Our latest therapy session about how the Vancouver Canucks make us cry all the time. Just constant crying, constant sadness. It is a regular thing as a Canucks fan for us to see all that pain and suffering unfold in front of us, isn't it? Big Mac, I love the community that has been built here. Nothing can take that away from us. The other day with the Canucks Jets game done, I plan to turn my attention to the Sens Pens game that is 0-0 late in the second. Mohammed, Jets just beat an AHL team. Nothing exciting about that. True, Mohammed. Hope they do better next year, says Rod. Calvin 99 Charlie, the Jets are already in the playoffs. They need to let us win it. Us Canadian teams have to look out for each other. Maybe we'll win every game from here on out. You never know. Michael Chow, guess it's time to transition from contender to spoiler. Calvin 99 Charlie, let's look at Minnesota's schedule. I feel like the team is better for catching up. Yep. Blues have such an easy path. Yep. Except for Edmonton and Calgary, because fuck them. Swear jar. Connor Goodell, what's a stupid way to end the game? Chasing it and put yourself a man down. Opposition didn't even have to do anything. Yep. Classic Canucks. Canucks logic. Let's take a too many men call. Season over. And today proved it. It's not over yet, but it is very much on the down slope, Connor. If we lose one more game, that's pretty much we can lose one more game. That is it. We can lose one more game. If we lose one more game in an overtime loss, it's done. It's over. Mathematically, it's over. How did we get too many men penalty? Because we had too many men on the ice. Because we had 6-on-5, and so somebody got confused at the bench. Zora Rosario, see y'all. Ask the coach, Calvin, says Connor. I thought we pulled the goalie, bruh. We did. We had 7 guys on the ice. Russell Bleeding Blues. Dustin and Rustin, all jokes aside, you guys have a good roster, and Russell, I always enjoy it here. Thanks for being here, Russell. I appreciate it. Good luck in the playoffs, sir. We pulled the goalie, but put 7 skaters out. Yeah, Connor Gale, lefty all around. Talkett is finished. He is not going to bring this team forward any further than he already has. Oh, wow. Who was the extra man? I don't know. We don't know. Trade Talkett to Philly. Castle Siege. Nothing is perfect. Russell and Dustin will try to slow down the Blues for you guys, even though they are on a heater. Thank you. Thank you. We need all help we can get. And no, I do not include Tortorella. Connor Torts got fired. Laugh out loud. There is no discipline in the team, no sense of tact, no sense of urgency and seriousness about our players. Yep. Well, he can work away somewhere else. I don't want him here. Yep. It's a country club essentially. Japan, it's the best. Canucks don't make the playoffs, so now they can do a proper retool starting with trading Pettersson. Japan for wanting to trade Pettersson. Connor Gale, and look, I don't sense his work rate, but let's be real here. Just how quiet is Hughes as captain? What does his teammates what does he say to his teammates? Does he command authority, or does he just work away in the shadows and let the newly paids get away with slacking off? Calvin, I'll give the C to Myers. Lefty all around, as captain, your responsibility is to coach to be the coach on the ice. I just don't see it at times with Hughes. There's definitely something missing. Which way do you want to turn the wrench? Lefty loosey or righty tighty? Calvin 99 Charlie, maybe the C is what's targeting him along with being the best player on the ice for the Vancouver Canucks. Hughes was the best choice as captain, a guy who leads by example and works hard off the ice by getting better every year. Connor Cahill, he's just too quiet. Japan 4, yes, lefty, trade Petey and bring in better core players. Connor Cahill, he's no Ovechkin, he's no Landeskog, he's no Crosby. They are loud captains. He is not. Deadly Flames, thanks for the stream, Russell and Dustin. We have a good kumbaya together once we both get eliminated from the playoffs. Absolutely, we'll have a good kumbaya, Deadly Flames. That's a good idea. And then Dustin answered your question. I wonder what Quinn Hughes thought of JT Miller, because I feel like he broke Quinn's back in the sense, speaking of him leaving, because it wasn't Petey who made him leave. I think it had to do with Quinn. Kyle Connor isn't Winnipeg's captain. That's Adam Lowry, and Lowry always gets stuck in when he needs to. Japan 4. Who cares if O'Connor's gone? We need Petey gone. You're right. Connor is a winner and O'Connor isn't. Make no mistake, regardless of whether Hughes is at fault or not, for the shortcomings of the season, there is zero leadership. Needs to be a stronger presence on the ice and game changer. Whenever we're chasing the game, nothing about it fills me with confidence. Let's go chase! Lefty around, so I'll take it back. The Winnipeg Jets, Connor was the first star. You were right, co-host. Who's Jack Thompson? We need to win every game for the rest of the season, but a team with little or no chemistry, I don't see it happening. Klimovich is a player who is good for us. Yep. San Jose Blues. Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm drunk off the pain of being a Canucks fan. It's the San Jose Blues, not the St. Louis Blues, right? The St. Louis Blues. Starting to think Forbert isn't cut up for the NHL anymore. Lefty all around. Might as well send Lekkermacki back if we lose the next game to Abbotsford. To get opened up like that by Perfetti, hugely embarrassing. Yeah. Thanks, Dusty and Rusty and Mods. This is Mike Torrance. Lefty all around. Give Lekkermacki some playoff experience in the AHL level. They will. Merci for the stream today, Russell. Have a good one. See you later. Universal Habs, thanks for being here. Send all the young guys back to Abbotsford for some playoff experience. That is the plan. The only one who won't be going back Japan 4 is DPD. OV 5 away from the record, says Mike Torrance. Swerve and Irvin. Brandon Astley loves Ty Mueller. Ew, he's from Edmonton, says Calvin. Fatality Fisherman. Nice, we're winning now. Thanks for the stream. Russell and Joy, have a good one. You too, Fatality Fisherman. Russell Bleeding Blues, we are not losing. Keep dreaming. Yeah, we will keep on dreaming. Thanks for the stream. Have a good one. See you later, Russell Bleeding Blues. Emperor King, thanks for the stream, Russell. Have a good one. Enjoy it. German Canucks, I'm not used to it. No, I'm not used to it either. Big Mac, thanks for joining the stream, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Big Mac, I'll be here to watch us win every single game from here on out. I hope all of your beautiful faces are here as well. Madame Bovary. People's First Yukon. Is the Vancouver Canucks out of the playoffs? Yes or no? They're currently out of the playoffs. Zoe, I love Canucks. Big Mac, no, we can make the playoffs. Let's fucking go. Swear jar. People's First, okay. But the journey has to be the fun part. Whatever floats your boat. Penguin. Midnight Solar. Have a good one, Russell. See you later. Midnight Solar. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys make the playoffs still. Thanks for the channel, coaches. You're very welcome, Zoe. Emperor King now 5-2 Utah over the Hawks. Zoe, they thought the disciplines were drunk in the upper room. It's possible. The disciples. Oh, the disciples, not the disciples. Okay, kids. We will be live on Wednesday, April the 2nd for the Vancouver Canucks versus the Seattle Kraken. It'll be a 7:30 game. It's going to be a lot of fun. The I-5 rivalry will be renewed. See if the Canucks can either finish the season off or keep things going. We won't know until Wednesday. It's going to be a 7:30 start, so we'll be live at 7:10. My name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and make sure that you make good choices.